Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great Monday. Welcome to saveVSgames presents Curse of Strahd, Candle in a Thunderstorm. Which we might be starting to understand the meaning of the title of the stream. So, how's everybody doing? How's the week? The 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? 2 weeks. And you guys couldn't hear me.
No, I was gonna say something, but I was gonna just let it play.
How has
I thought you were gonna count us in.
I was gonna count you in, but I didn't. That's just, yeah. I didn't have time to do counting good. Hello. Second intro. How's everybody's week? 2 weeks. Too long.
Good.
Good.
Eventful.
Eventful. Maybe we'll get into that. Because it's been 2 weeks, why don't we do a little recap of what you guys remember most about last episode, and then I'll fill in the gaps as we get into here. I will. The previous episode we left off at the end of a battle with Van Richten, the ghost of Van Richten, and his entourage of animals. And
Gerald!
so
Gerald.
yeah, what on that note, Midnight, why don't you take us off from there?
After killing Van Richten for the second time, and getting extremely sus of the priest that Midnight probably wants to do nothing with, and starting to was just a little bit more sus of the party, she did so of truth to get more information out of everyone except Groza.
We ate Gerald.
We did eat Gerald. Well, some of us ate
Gerald. Terrible.
Some of us ate Gerald. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, we did also find like a dead body in the basement.
Right.
It's not supposed to be dead.
So
And there's a fiendish creature following us.
Might be Van Richten's ghost at this point.
Who really knows?
Might not be.
50-50.
We also had a heart-to-heart on this very special episode of Curse of Strahd.
a heart-to-heart, yes.
Yeah,
When he's throwing up on the floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Talk of sentient blades.
that's true.
Talking to sentient things that we can't hear.
Yep.
Correct.
When he has now found that his dagger that he's been carrying for a while has a problem with a new dagger he picked up, and decided to say something about it. He doesn't want to end up dead in a tomb somewhere, so he's no. You better do something about that. So he's, as far as you know, your dagger is so far been at least looking out for you, and it seems to be a good thing so far.
Right. But I was not able to get rid of the vampire dagger, is that right?
Correct. It's you have a compulsion to hold on to it. Whatever the idea of letting it go comes across. You can try.
Right.
You can certainly try. But right now it's difficult for you. It's going to take a little effort. So Midnight, you did your zone of truth. You found that even though the priest failed, or no, he passed your test or whatever, so he didn't have to be truthful, but he was pretty truthful as far as your insight could tell you, and he basically wants that journal that you have bad enough to do almost anything for it. He needs to look at it. He wants to talk to Van Richten for some reason. He's got some information that he has. You guys have the choice of giving him the journal or letting him possess somebody else. The first woman that he was going to possess ended up, the woman who was tied to a chair in the basement. Van Richten found her before being drawn to possess her because you guys showed up and you enraged the ghosts, basically. It might have worked out the way that it normally does had you had not been there. So your interjection caused his long drawn out spell to fail. His warding of the church is gone now, and it is an evil a zone of evil once again. Your divine sense is picking up all kinds of residual undead, and it seems to be growing, the strength in that area, the presence of something evil, and so you guys decide it's probably better not to plan here. There's a tavern, there's some goods and supplies potentially at the shop, the inn, or the mercantile shop and store in town, which you would know, Midnight, is Bildrith's Mercantile.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys did, Groza cut some steaks out of the saber-toothed tiger and the headless saber-toothed tiger. Helki ended up kissing it with the head on the forehead and then consecrating it into the ground.
Yes, they give it
and so
proper burial.
So it's as far as you know, I mean, the half of it at least is buried well. The other half is in your bellies, and Groza cooked up some nice steaks.
Hey, it was good meat.
The
I will
priest.
go on the record. Helki didn't eat it. She gave hers to the priest,
Oh right.
like as an extra one. I was
Right.
like, yeah, you can totally have it.
Good to know. Good to know. So yeah, the priest basically has told you he is also opposed to Strahd's rule here, and that he is an ancient enemy of the devil himself. He had his army fought against Strahd's armies long ago, and he is cursed as well. He's trying to die. Actually, he's sick of living, and he's willing to live in Barovia for a while to get to end that. So you guys are dealing with somebody who has a little less patience than most, but at the same time is kind of eternal, so he does have, as long as the clock doesn't drag too much, you can see that he's, accommodating so far. And so, yeah, you guys are heading towards the tavern. You can go anywhere in town that you want, but if you want to, the tavern is in front of you here. Across the street from the tavern, basically, is the general store. But you might want to go there, like, after you know if you need anything. So yeah, I'll show you some shot. I don't know, can you guys see these, like the sign, for instance, in front of the place?
I can see a door over
I
in
see
the corner.
the door.
So I'm going to just go boom, boom. Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a
Alright. So
big
there's
wooden sign.
a sign in front of the thing. Oh, there it is, close. And then, what am I logged in as? How come I can't see anything? I'm the GM. Oh, wait. There we go. That's why. Wrong screen to have that up on. There is a thing here where I can get rid of that. Toggle. No. Oh, come on. Toggle notes. No? Not working. Oh, there it is. It's gone. Good. Good stuff. Sorry about that. I just wanted to get rid of some of the eyeballs on the screen. So there's stables in front of the building as well, and you guys can all see that to give you some context to the front there. There's some places there, obviously, that you could store your horses and whatnot while you go in. Off to the left of the building, there is an alley. And a staircase up on either side to the second floor. And there's actually a well as well in the back of the area.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people bustling around. They are occasionally you see somebody coming out of the left side here, coming down the stairs, heading into the outhouses, which are right here beside you guys. That building to the left, we're right beside the stinky guy in the corner.
Stinky.
So I'll give you this one more. There you go. Couple outhouses there. And,
Stinky house.
Beautiful.
So it's all bustling here. There seems to be Midnight. You would notice that a few of the people in town don't appear to be locals so much as people that, and you might even recognize a couple of them from Vallaki. It seems that there's a few refugees here in town now. They seem to be well-to-do Vallakians. Vallaki. They're well off. The ones that have a little bit of money to spend that are running here and staying at the inn, kind of thing. So they're moving in and out of the building. There's a couple of them smoking out front. It's a pretty chill atmosphere there. Whereas across the street, down at the mercantile shop, you can see there's a bunch of people going out with baskets and getting ready for heading out of town for the day. They're going to either... you remember that they were building something out to the east of town, and there's some supplies being loaded into wagons and stuff. A couple of Vistani are in a wagon as well, drinking ale, sitting in the front of the wagon, and they're actually passing out ale to people that want to help work and loading people into the cart to head out for the day. It's a little more active than it was last night. You see that there's a curfew. Actually, there's a sign on the front of the inn here that says curfew, doors close. If you're not in before sunset, you're getting locked out. So, yeah. How do you guys want to go?
I could go for a beer. Or maybe
Beer.
something stronger.
Double beer.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Inside we go.
I don't require beverages myself, but I will join you, and we will look at this book and figure it out once and for all. Frank, go hang out by the bathrooms.
Go hang up by the bathrooms.
My favorite thing to do is go to a bar and read a book.
I just slapped Sharpeek on the butt and said, "Go play." Don't eat the others, though.
And you have control over him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All pet control.
I will drop my horse in the stables, which I think is over here. Oh, nope.
Stables are right here.
Yeah. In she goes.
Yeah.
I think.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
And Midday's going in the other one.
So Stefan's owlbear is checking out the well. Animals are scaring off some people here and there. They're getting out of the way while you guys are walking in like you definitely are strangers in this town. Everybody else here looks a little less adventurous.
Midnight, is there any way you can, turn down your shine?
I let Greg tinker with it. Is it that bright?
No, this is Groza. This is can you just, turn off your aura?
No, that doesn't turn off.
Dang, it kind of takes away from the aesthetics.
Winnie's going to hang around
Right
in
in here.
the corner when he comes in and change his armor to look like pretty much everybody else in here. He doesn't want to stand out.
Well, now I'm going to stand out because I'm wearing your old armor.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That works for me.
You're gonna
was
stand out regardless with me.
I expend a bonus action as I walk in so that my robes billow dramatically and beautifully.
And when he sees that, he remembers that he's supposed to be this woman's servant, so he tucks behind her.
Nice.
And has a look of deference on his face.
So when you come
And then,
in,
like-
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, after like 45 seconds, Groza realizes that's when he's doing. He realizes he's wearing the same thing, so he tries to mimic him.
Well,
I'm
an
just like
entourage.
flanked by 2 men in the same uniform. I guess that tracks.
One's much bigger than the other still. It's a pretty good mix. So yeah, you guys walk in here and everybody kind of turns and looks towards you for a second, except for the two, the bartender, who looks to be maybe even a local herself, and a guy who definitely has had better days. He's ragged and he looks starved, and he's like, "Come on, man! I got my family here. I gotta take care of them. Come on, like, you gotta let me in. Just give me a room for the day. That's all I need." And she's like, "Listen, sir, I cannot help you. If you're not going to pay, I will be the one in trouble if I do not collect the money and yet they find someone in the room. So I cannot do anything about it. If you want, I will call someone to take you out of the building if there is going to be a problem." He's like, "Where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to eat?"
Can I don't want to interrupt their conversation, but I guess I'll message Midnight and say, have you been to this inn before? Do you know how much a room costs for a night?
I'll kind of like reply in the message like, no, but I think I can cover it for them.
I was going to offer the same on behalf of the lady.
Because no one should be left out on the streets, especially here.
The guy slams his fist on the counter and starts walking out and kind of like tries to walk around you.
I gently brush his elbow with my fingers.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm
say-
sorry.
Pardon me, sir. I've just overheard your difficulty with the room. If I might be so bold,
I didn't mean to cause a scene there. Sorry.
No, not at all. The lady that I serve, she, my goddess, who I follow,
Goddess.
would not stand to see someone in the street at night. And I wonder how much a room costs because I would like to help if I can.
Oh. Well, what you mean? You gonna pay for the room?
If I can, I will. I don't have much, but
it's not that much. I mean, I used to have more than I could have paid it, no problem, but everything's burned, everything's gone. It's only a few gold a day for a room with a couple beds, some food, just enough to keep the family warm.
yeah, I can. How many gold a day? I only ask because I only have so many, but I will give you what I can.
Well, I mean, she's gonna charge me like 20 for the week. What?
20 for the week. I could get you halfway there.
Even if I could stay a night and figure it out, I mean, thank you, anything.
I tell you what, I will start with this, and I hand him 5 gold pieces, and say, it is half
What?
of all that I have,
Wait,
but
wait,
I hope
what's the catch?
there is no catch. Just trust that when you're lost in the mist and it is dark and things look grim, the lady walks with you, and sometimes she will take your hand as I am taking your hand now. And I like fold the coins into his hand.
He was like more argumentative before, and as you take his hand and fold the coins in, he's just like, just speechless, and you see his like, gets a little bit of a well of a tear in his eye, and he's like, I'm gonna go tell my wife. I'm gonna excuse me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course.
And he starts heading out the door to grab his family out from outside.
Sir,
Before
don't walk
he-
on the table.
I can't walk on the table. Excuse me.
Before
You're-
he gets to the door, I'll also stop him and say,
I'm sorry.
Sir,
She gave me the
I
money.
overheard your conversation as well and would like to pay the rest of your way, as she folds 15 gold pieces into his hand.
Oh my.
if I had 15. Good teamwork.
I don't know what to say. Thank you both. I maybe this isn't such a bad place after all. They told me never go to Barovia, so maybe things will turn out in the end after all. Thank you so much.
Keep you and your family safe.
And he's off to do his family duties.
Guy was so happy he ran across the table to get out of here.
He's going to tell his
We all
wife.
had this moment.
We have that effect on people.
We just make them flee in one way or another.
Can't happen. Okay, so I'll take this opportunity to let you guys know that the whole area is explorable. If you want to find your own area of a room or whatever, you can go on the side to the journal tab, which is the flag thing that's facing down. Journal notes. And it should give you a little doorway you can click on when you're inside the box that Helki's in right now. Can you see that box, Helki, in the door?
Yeah, kind of up above me.
Yeah. If you stand in that box and click the door, then you will transport up a floor. And likewise, all the way around this whole building, you can move around and role play as your characters. So if you're heading upstairs, maybe tell somebody you're heading upstairs so that somebody knows you're upstairs, kind of thing, because you won't see each other unless you do. But
Not yet.
This will be our little exploration. In this one, there's no triggers and crazy stuff. I just want you guys to get familiar with the way that we're going to explore the castle when we get there. So this is a trial run for you guys to understand how to stay together as a squad. Because if one of you decides to run off to a different map and then hits a trap or something, triggers something, then the three of you are on a lower map and then the battle starts, then that's where the battle starts. Because you can get there all on your own without me changing maps or anything. So that's part of it now. So
Yeah, Wenny.
just saying. There is no magical,
funny.
yeah, you guys are outside now. So you're going to be on your own if you're on your own. So just
And
let
then
you
the
know.
door locks behind you.
Yeah.
If I want to message, I guess I could just do it out loud and then everybody can just pretend that you don't know. If I want to message someone something secret or
Just say it.
secretive.
Just say a message because you don't. When you message, you don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to do it out loud. You can. You can
I'm
talk
going to
it,
message
I think, in your
Wenny.
head.
And I'm going to say, it was the right thing to do, but that was half of my gold, and so if we could find perhaps some more somehow, that would be extremely helpful to me. I don't know about you.
Yes, I am almost broke. So, I
Hearing
don't
you
wanna
guys
steal-
talk about that too, the priest goes up to the counter and he's like, "We'd like your finest room. I don't have time for any cleaning or anything. Just what's the largest room that you have upstairs available right now?" It's like, well, the second floor has a meeting room group area, or most of the rooms are smaller. So, but second floor has some larger ones, larger areas. You can all meet if you don't like the bar here. And he's like, and he slides out and he slides like 10 gold pieces across the table and he's like, "Make sure no one interrupts us." And he heads up the stairs.
I will follow him, I guess.
I too
When
shall
he was just about
follow.
to say, I don't want to steal from these people, but that guy, I wouldn't mind stealing some money from him.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm going through a wall. Okay.
Groza will stop at the bar, slide 5 gold, and food. All the food. I'm starving.
Oh.
That tiger is not sitting well with me. And I'm gonna go upstairs.
Very
Woody
well,
will-
very well. We can do that.
Woody will stop at the bar also and say, listen, a couple of things. Do you have any dry chamomile tea and dry mint tea that I could buy from you?
Dry teas. I don't really know. Maybe the. Wait a minute. Maybe the shop across the way, Bildrith, he might have something like that. We we don't sell what we have. We sell it for higher price. I mean, I could sell you like 20, 35 teacups worth of tea for the tea. So probably like 15 times more than he would charge you.
No, that's that leads me to my next question. Do you have anyone to mop up around here after you close?
We don't have anything happening after dark on the main floor, especially. It's a security thing here. That way we know we can shoot if anything moves.
Understandable. Okay. Thank you very much. And
Very
Winnie
good.
will awkwardly back away from the bar and head up the stairs.
All
Oh,
right.
wait, what do I have to do to activate this? I have to hit...
The journal,
There
and
we
then
go. There we
yeah.
go.
So yeah, there is this large table in the middle here, and there is another room off to the side here where there's a bedroom there, kind of thing. It could be a little more private if you wanted that. There's more floors to it as well. Feel free to explore around. This guy's gonna sit down and kind of just wait for people to congregate, hopefully.
Helki does like a little circuit, not of the whole room, but she kind of walks around, and as she does, she's like looking at stuff and says, this is very, what is the word in common? I think it is quaint. And then she sits down.
I was thinking creepy.
And equally good, Tom, I think.
Yeah, but this building's got good old bones. I mean, look at this.
Right when I guess also I can do one of these. Where is it? Oh, yeah, right there. Boom. Boom.
Ah,
Oh, cool.
I see. So we're still kind of out.
So you're still kind of out in the open a little bit here, but it is kind of a nook and cranny type of an inn, where as the staircase climbs, it gets different levels, and you can climb into your own little area.
I nod to the stairwell and look at the priest and say, is this private enough for you, or do we need to go somewhere with a door that can lock, or at least close?
Personally, if someone screams out there that's an alarm, that's good enough for me. I'm only here at this location because of you, so whatever makes you comfortable, I'm good with. I just need that book.
Yeah.
It's time
I
we
guess
put our cards on the table, is it not?
And I still have the book in my cloak of displacement.
Somewhere.
Cloak of replacement.
What if we can't find it?
I'm gonna
Cloak
look.
of repossession.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Midnight for a cue, but then I realize she doesn't really have facial expressions. So I'm going to...
You see her eyes slowly changing color.
I'm going to pull the book out of the pocket where it reappeared. And I'm going to... Because I think he needs to look at it. I'm going to look up at him and say, you can't have this, but you can look at it. And I'm not
Very
gonna
well. Thank you, finally. And he holds his hand out.
Is he bullshitting me?
Insight.
Insight.
Give me an insight roll.
Not my best. Am I getting any bonuses from anywhere?
16
From
would be good.
your own insight score, your wisdom score. 16.
Not terrible.
He is really annoyed, and like there is almost a bead of sweat coming down his forehead as he holds his hand out to just get, it's a are we done with the pleasantries now? Please, let's get on with this.
All right, just to cheese him off a little more, I'm not going to put it in his hand. I'm going to put it on the table.
Very well. He slides it over to the middle.
I'm gonna like lean on the table as close as I can get to him, where I can read the book. I don't want to touch him, but I want to be, like, I am interested in the book, but
right. Definitely getting a good view in there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
As Winnie's leaning in towards the priest, Groza is leaning in towards Midnight, just looking at her eyes. You see all color, right? It's just not blue and red?
I can see color, yes.
Do you feel the change in color?
Feel the change in color?
Alright, you answered my question, thank you. That's just... It's like a strobe light, and it's just fascinating.
It's more of an emotional response.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you were mad I killed the tiger.
His name was Gerald.
Gerald. Yeah.
Sorry.
The priest has started going through the book and starting to get annoyed. He's going a little faster now. He's looking at like pictures of monsters and he's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I tend to go towards picture books too.
He's looking for something specific in there.
While he's looking, I'm going to reach into his pockets.
Okay.
While he's distracted.
He is fully distracted right now. Like 100%. You have advantage because you just bamboozled me.
Try to pocket this man's money.
Hell yes.
Whatever I can get my fucking hands on.
Oh my god.
Yes, I think he does.
31.
Okay, what would he have in his front right pocket?
Does he have money?
I mean, I'm going for everything but the family jewels here.
There is some money.
When he normally does.
There is some money. There's a change pouch.
Gone.
Because he just paid, and he, put that in there in his coat, and he would also have some spell components, probably some pretty good sized diamonds and stuff in there.
Gone.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All of
I don't know
his
why this is so
scroll
funny.
stuff and his book and everything is on the other side in his pouch, in his a handbag, but it is in his pocket of his coat. Yeah, that's sitting there. So it's gone now. You've got his money.
Just lift some diamonds and money.
You've got his money now. That's.
I mean, revivify diamonds.
I had originally given him 200 platinum, so that's interesting.
Serious?
So he's expecting to have some of that. It's a pretty big pouch, and you just 31'd it. So
I think that's
I was gonna say there's no way you're gonna get it because he's got it in a pouch, and there's no way you're gonna get money out of a pouch without him noticing. But a 31, you got the pouch. Yeah.
The pouch is coming with it.
Yank that pouch back. Be like, oh, it fell on the ground. Here it is.
There's
just missing
there
how
would be
it's made.
two pouches in there because one had a couple spell components like diamonds and things worth money, and the other had his money. So that's
Just like buy a cart for the giant skull we're gonna lift.
Yeah. If we
You know
have
what?
to.
You have. No, I gave you both anyways. Screw it. You've got the money and the spell components.
Hey, if you need rec on something, this is not something Winnie normally does. He just doesn't like this guy's attitude. He also wants to kind of prove a point to him when he inevitably gets caught.
Well, he's going to actually. That's really funny because right now he goes into his pocket to look for his spell components because he feels the book is being magically, locked up for him. So he's damn it! I must have dropped something. Hold on, I've got to go. I'm going back, and he goes back downstairs towards the bartender. Just runs back down the stairs.
I look at Winnie and I say, "Did you
He
And
didn't.
then
I'll kind of like say in a hushed tone, he didn't drop it, did he?
I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Is a bit wet.
I message Winnie and I say, we could take a little bit out and perhaps you find them? Is this what you dropped?
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, okay. The lady provideth. Okay.
The lady provided.
I'm gonna empty. I'm just gonna put my hand in and grab however much of the
A fistful?
a fistful of whatever coins I can grab and hand them to Helki really quick.
Okay. Helki, make a dexterity check as well. As you hear some footprints coming up the stairs. Footsteps coming up the stairs. He's coming back. Angrily stomping.
18.
One coin falls to the ground and starts to roll as he comes back to the table. He's gonna roll a d20 for a perception check. Real
All
quick.
right. I
here.
would like to go. I stealthily want to pretend like I found the bags.
He did not see the coin.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to be on my hands and knees, like under that stool,
All
and
right.
say, "Is this what you're looking for?"
What? I was. Oh. Well, I guess so. Yes. I can't seem to turn around properly. I guess so. I was under the impression that I was robbed just now, and I may
What are you
have
guys doing?
threatened
We're
the
supposed to be reading a
bartender.
book.
Yes. Well, I need this. I need this bag, and he grabs the bag from you. And he unloads it, and he starts grabbing some incense and lighting it up. And he's like, "I have a ritual I can," and he lights a couple candles up around the book, and he's like,
I'm
"Step
just gonna
back,
put my hands
just
out
give me some space
with
here."
the finder's fee.
God. And then so he starts enchanting, like, trying to, and moves his hand around over the pages, and
finder's fee.
You're gonna have to murder this guy.
I am in the middle of something. Unless you want to be stabbed, close your mouth and leave it closed until it's complete.
You wouldn't be in the middle of anything if I hadn't found that.
Has a
on the
point.
floor.
I'm serious now.
He'll leave you alone once you give him what he wants.
I'll help myself to what's in this other one. And
Fine.
I'm gonna
He's very
stick my hand in the coin pouch again, since I still have that in my possession, and take another handful, and then I'm gonna throw it on the table.
What the
Puppy!
what the hell's going on here? Snatch
And that's
this thing
going
up.
in.
It's like,
That's going in the
oh,
pocket of displacement before he can react.
I don't care. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, Morning Lord.
Jesus.
Yeah, oh, Morning Lord. Okay, so
Go, Thunder.
yeah, exactly. He starts to do an enchantment on the book, and then all of a sudden he slams his fist into it, and you hear a reverberate throughout the whole place like a firecracker just went off, and all of a sudden the pages start to flutter, and an illusion starts to break on the book. You start to see a number of things. Letters are appearing on the pages in between all the monster pictures and stuff, right? They almost like the monster pictures were like a skin that is being peeled off right now. And the Monster Hunter book is not actually what it is. It seems to be some kind of a ledger of a cipher of some sort. And he is going to... I guess what he'll do is start to unfold the cipher onto the table, and like he's just, as he understands, or as he unveils another page, he keeps pulling them out of the book, using the magic to to filter through the pages.
Wait, so is he like creating a second whole second book that's got different content, or
He's almost
revealed-
pulling content out of certain pages. Some of the
Okay.
pages have special words that are coming out on them, and he's pulling them out. And you're noticing. If I'll change the scene over to this other scene here, where I think I can do it. Wait, just like this maybe. Boom. Yeah. So this is a picture of Barovia village in the background, just to give you context. And there's these let's call them pages from the book that are now, there's letters on them. They don't seem to make tons of sense. They seem a little bit like they seem like they're all mixed up. Maybe they mean something different, and very similar to the cipher that you had picked up earlier, Wenny. You you start to see some patterns in this right away, and maybe I'll leave it like this for people on the stream watching if anybody wants to try to figure that out. So essentially, I'm going to try to give you guys control of these. Don't know if I can. Trying to. Controlled by anyone. Yeah, so can you guys click those?
No.
No?
Not yet. Oh, somebody did.
I did that.
Someone's able to.
Oh wait. Okay. Do we have to select it like we were selecting a? No.
Oh wait, you go
No, it just
down
straight up won't.
down to the third box down with where it says tile control. Is that on your page or no? I don't know. It was a player.
Tile
I forget.
control?
Tiles, like the third one down under people, then templates, then tiles, then pen.
No.
No, I
No?
don't even see a thing that says people.
We do not have that.
We have tokens,
Tokens, then
measurements.
then
Tokens, measurement, then journal.
then
then
journal.
sequencer
Oh, okay,
layer.
you don't get the tile control. Okay, well, I thought I gave you that.
Might be a DM thing.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just Discord you the thing. I'd like you to be able to, or you can just look at it on the thing and just try to tell me to move things around if you want.
Take a
But
sticky
yeah,
note,
these are
start
the
doing it the old
papers.
way.
These are the papers he pulls out of the book, and you guys have
the
this
old way.
opportunity now to try to figure out what it says or how it says what. And
Okay.
he's like, damn it, puzzles, more puzzles after more riddles. What is it with this man? Doesn't he understand that there's so much that's hanging in the balance? I do not want to be here for another 5,000 years or whatever it's going to be. I need to get out of here.
Well, he was a genocidal maniac.
He just pushes his chair over and he goes for a little walk. He's not happy to be in that room right now. He's got what he wanted after all this time, and now he's just fed up. He's leaving you guys to sort it out if you want to try to figure out this puzzle, because he's sick of thinking.
And Wenny already has like a little bit of an idea of what's going on with this.
When he
he
knows it's a
understands the
cipher. When he knows it's a
There was-
cipher.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a little bit of thieves' cant that allowed me to get a little bit in here, but he revealed something I guess I couldn't see. So what I'm wondering is, what are these double X's?
Right.
Yeah.
Bard.
There's one in the second one on the top.
Second one on the
bottom
top.
right.
So you put those ones separate?
Yeah, let's try that.
I just realized I could zoom in.
There's one that double X is there.
Double X, the T on the right side, third from the bottom, or third from the top. The two double X's on the D on the left side, third from the top.
Yeah.
And then the O top northeast corner.
Bard. The
And then there's that one at the bottom with like 4 nothings in the square. And then one with 2 nothings.
Yeah.
I was looking at those too. I thought they were interesting.
The double XT.
Rick the Bard. Was Van Richten a bard?
An entertainer.
Interesting.
He paraded himself around as one anyways. His stage name was Rictavio. If that helps.
Rictavio. Okay, how about that T that's second in from the right on the third? That says forever around the outside. Is that around the top and left? Is that a, yeah, that one? Is that just a coincidence? My guess is no. And one of them said...
If it's suggestion, could we... I don't think there's going to be enough because we don't have... I was looking at the big red letters and wondering if we could spell Rictavio the Bard with them.
Oh, let's try that.
But what would that X be for?
Okay, so as you
either
say
at the
that...
beginning or the end, I don't know.
Rictavio. And you can spell Rictavio with them. But then you have another R left over.
I think it's Rictavio the Bard. With an X at the beginning or the end.
I have this written down in real life, so I'm going to be trying it manually.
Okay, so you've noticed that on the... You're trying to spell Rictavio the Bard out of the pieces, right?
I was trying to spell it with the red letters, but that is
yeah, R-I-C...
Oh.
Yeah.
T...
Oh, there it is, yeah.
T H E
A V
B
I
A
O
R.
I think the X is to fill in the space after the E. No, that wouldn't make sense. Maybe.
Well, that would make it at 4x4 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the X went after the E.
Yeah, or it could be like...
Or at the end.
Then Rictavio
That makes the most sense.
And when you put that together like that, all of a sudden...
Oh, it might have worked.
All of a sudden you're seeing it come together better.
So that those blank spaces are all in the middle.
Something of the skies is forever bound.
Whoa, I just made that huge.
Whoa. By...
Now I gotta zoom out.
Forever bound by Osibus to...
10 of the skies is forever...
To
top.
10 of the skies?
Peaks. A monstrous titan of the skies is forever bound by Osibus.
Okay, what else is in there? Will be
silent and etern.
I want to know what those blank ones are for in the middle.
Death.
It will be reborn.
Yeah, death. Something
Place of
death. Upon death, it will be. Okay, here's the S. Double X. Upon death, it will be reborn.
Yeah.
Inside of its nest.
Nest.
Amber Temple. Amber Temple. That takes us back to the double X's there.
Spirit back to its place of reincarnation. Atop the peaks, a monstrous... Okay, so that is where it connects. Wait.
20. What does IBLEH mean?
I don't think it's all.
It's not all legible.
Yeah. Silent
Okay.
and eternal.
Yeah, I got some
20
silent.
20 miles.
Oh, 20. Wow, this is really crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was just able to give the hint that pieced it.
All I keep saying is swear words.
That's
It
awesome.
almost looks like there's a help me in there too, which is freaking me out a little bit.
Is it really?
Yeah, next to the double X above the R on the bottom, it says help me.
Help me. Yeah, help me.
I'm thinking of the Beatles now.
Lost lives.
Lives. Yeah, let's see. Safe.
Midnight, you are pretty sure that you are being watched by something. You feel a tingling in your divine sense.
What if we start in the middle and work out?
Yeah.
Be careful of that book. We're being watched.
Because of bound here. Oh no, bound here because of okay, wait.
These puzzles hurt my brain.
The priest comes back and walks through the room, hears you guys like talking, and he's just like, he goes into one of the rooms and sits on the bed, and he's just got his head in his hands, like, he's just fed up.
He'll call out, "We solved it if you would like to help."
You what?
Oh, we're like halfway there.
There's a message in this
Always
mess.
halfway. Always halfway with that man.
And I'm pretty sure he's watching us, or something is.
The
You see,
vestiges.
You just hear him like call out from the other room,
Not
like,
it,
"I'm so
silence."
sick of that priest. If it wasn't dead already, I would kill him. I would kill him."
I've already done it twice. He's just gonna keep coming back.
you call him a
Past-
priest. Oh, that's right. He was a priest. And a bard.
If he was a priest.
Midnight, do
Was
you see the
one-
thing that's staring at us?
Staring at us? I know
Yeah,
there's
didn't you say we're being watched?
not by a physical presence, ghostly or fiendish.
You feel like
It might
outside the window, outside the balcony where you guys are, there might be something watching you. But you looked over, obviously. I would have told you if you saw
Yeah.
something.
Vampires.
We're being watched somewhere, and it's not liking what we're doing, if I had to guess.
Deter
be on guard.
vampires.
From where?
Outside.
Deter. Yeah.
And vampires' tombs.
Rosa will get up from the table, kind of like stretch and walk to the window.
Dark vestiges is only bound.
Winnie,
what- but-
you've done enough of these ciphers now and enough coding of your own with thieves' cants and all that you know that hole in the middle is telling you something.
Three is
Okay.
The absence of letters might be a clue as to how this is written down.
Right, so... God.
When Groza gets to the window, he's going to do a quick scan in the alley.
All of a sudden, Groza, you hear like a thud, 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 thud on the roof. It's a couple stories up, but it's still loud enough to hear.
Something's on the roof, you guys. And there's a third floor, right?
There's a fourth floor.
All right, Groza takes out his sword and he starts going up the
Strahd.
stairs.
I found where it
Alright.
starts.
Where?
I'll try to
Hold
buy
on,
us some
I found-
time.
I found the end of it. The D at the bottom of the V That word is, if you go DHA and then to the right, RTS, that is Strahd, and if you go back from there, it widens out. And I think it is a whole thing out to the edges.
Noticing Groz is like heading towards the roof, I'll say, "Keep that book safe. We've got company." And I'll just like follow after Groza.
Okay, so you two go up the stairs, and you guys have a minute to think about the puzzle while we go back to the tavern. I'm going to just text you this into Discord so you can look at it still, okay? Or maybe I'll
Screenshot it.
I'll just
Do a
text it to you.
screenshot
I have the
please.
file, so I'll just text you the file.
I'm gonna fucking get this shit. I have to. I want it so bad.
I know.
You did it. I was sitting here like, I
Kelsey
see
and
some of
Winnie are
it.
gonna just.
I see some of it, but not a lot of it.
Yeah, I think I can do it. I just need to focus for a little bit. So stay alive.
And more importantly, keep us alive.
The tanks go tanking.
Time to do what we were meant to.
Oh, and the
Tank.
tanks go tanking in.
Go take it.
Time to do some
That is my-
barbarian stuff. I'll
That
be
is my
back.
favorite of the Grey Ladies hymnals.
Time to be a paladin.
So you guys are free to explore upstairs now. And
Where's the upstairs button?
while the other guys continue their deciphering.
I'm
Where
gonna
is
hand.
it dropped?
I think the upstairs is over here, if I'm
Right.
right.
Yeah, you
Right
just have to
there.
open your journal tab on the left side to be able to see the
There we
thing.
go. Oh.
Yeah, I just can't get my icon on the thing to click it. Because it's a wall.
We'll go around the
Maybe
wall.
from the other side.
You're on the wrong side of the stairs trying to go up the stairs.
Yeah, I had a
I
hard
can't
time
say
with
that's
that
my fault.
when I was trying to run away
It's hard to tell, okay?
from Lurch.
You see it now, though.
Yeah, I can
gonna-
see it now.
I'm gonna hand Gosa my whistle and say, "Blow it 3 times if you need help." As he passes me.
You do not
I
have a
got
token
my
efficient
own.
on this scene.
But I'll yeah.
Oh, you have your own whistle?
Yeah. Much
Oh, okay,
louder.
Cool.
Where can we find the image of the thing?
Is it up again? Question mark.
Where can you
Yeah,
find
it's
the
over here.
image of the thing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna text you that too.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's right. I got it. It's on the wrong Discord though. I got it on this other computer. That's the problem.
Engage full
Good night.
session mode.
Yeah, I
Party's
think
check
I
this
planning
Discord first.
page.
Yeah.
got this shit.
Could have ducked in a window. We'll check the
All
other
my
door
time
then.
doing crosswords is paying off! And word scrambles.
Then
Sounds like they're
Yeah.
having a lot of success downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh come on.
Yeah,
Nerd stuff.
Helki and Winnie, when they first met, spent a lot of time just hanging out doing fucking word scrambles.
Oh yeah, what else are you gonna do in the stagecoach when you're traveling?
Yeah.
You give me any word, and I'll tell you how it's derived from the Gnomish.
What? Really?
And that is why I know all the gnomish swears, even the weird ones.
Even the weird
They're all weird ones.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's in the
Right.
Discord now. Dead Pixel. Oh, grinding your gears.
Do you
Never mind.
see it?
That's the disc. I'm on the wrong section of the Discord here. But that's terrible too. It's like a horror movie. Oh, I screwed that up. I'm on the wrong computer now. Okay, I got this. There we go. You can only log into one computer at a time. Turns out.
This is a door. Balcony?
Okay.
I don't see anyone on the balcony.
So you guys are exploring outside now, or where are you? I gotta go.
We're on the
through-
4th floor.
You're on the 4th floor already. Okay.
You just like glance in room, see nothing, let's go. Glance in room, see nothing, let's go.
Okay.
Glanced on the balcony, saw nothing. Probably about
So
to
you-
head to the roof access.
Okay, so you guys are on the roof or no?
We're about to be.
You're
At least
about to
Midnight's
be?
about to be.
Well, now I am.
I am transporting now. This is the roof. What does the scene say?
Oh, we don't have tokens with vision on this scene.
We have to be dragged from where we were.
Okay then. I'll go back to the 5th floor.
Because there's so many floors, Greg.
Yeah, I know. As you guys, where's Groza? I can only see one of you now. Oh, you're on the you're underneath each other. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know, it's dark in here.
I don't know, I can't see. Features.
Whoops. Well, yeah, that's actually a pretty good view of it. But as you come out of this hatch on the top of the roof here, you take a peek and you see the monkey form of Piccolo. I don't know if you can see that far.
Nope.
Well, there would be more light than that here, just because it's daytime, so I don't know why.
Can we see?
Can you see now? No, not yet.
We could before you made it dark again.
Alright. No, that was me. I hit the torch button by accident.
Use the torch button.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Piccolo's monkey form is standing on the edge of the building, and he was looking in the windows and he's climbed up. He has been basically he's not aware of your presence right now. He's looking around, scanning the town kind of thing.
Great, the monkey's back.
So, you want to fight it?
You can see if it responds to see if it can listen. It knew me in life.
Oh, you want to try to talk to it? Okay.
I can make attempts, but let me get my weapon under wraps first before I try anything. Midnight's gonna first cast a magic weapon. Wait, is it magic weapon or am I gonna do? No, I'm just gonna say YOLO and feature sacred weapon.
I'm unfamiliar with this YOLO expression.
Out of character, YOLO. Out of character.
So
Gotcha.
the monkey is perched and it sits down on the ledge with its back to you guys, kind of just dangling its feet over the ledge, waiting to pounce, looking down on something, trying to set an ambush maybe.
Midnight's gonna take a step forward and say, Piccolo.
And you see the little monkey that's inside of the giant spectral monkey. It's necrotically rotted fur and everything. Its bones are showing through its skin.
It's
And
a gross monkey.
It turns and almost like a marionette inside of the spirit monkey. And it's just kind of ragdolls towards you and and then the spirit monkey turns its giant head slowly and it's tendrilled to it with wisps of spirit. And roll initiative.
It didn't want to listen to reason of monkey reason. Where's the initiative button?
Monkey reason. I'm gonna do that for you.
There's no active combat encounter.
Yeah, I got it, guys. Come on, give me a second.
You're just gonna beat a monkey again.
I have to wait to say roll initiative until you guys until I'm ready to get the dice out, because you guys are ready to go for me every time.
We're just
I want to fight the ghost monkey.
We're just gonna beat up a ghost monkey very quickly, maybe.
So Piccolo rolls a 17.
Gross a 19. What do I roll? I roll never good, so.
Hey!
But I always roll.
Nice, you got the horn and everything, the flugelhorn.
Yeah.
Okay, Groza, you're up.
I am comfortable being last always.
Oh, so many things popped up. Yeah, so Groza's gonna run up and he's gonna go into a rage, of course. Just a normal rage.
Get over there.
And what we'll do is every time end of the round goes, we'll go back downstairs.
Sounds normal.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make my 2 attacks at him.
Okay. So you charge across the roof in the light of the morning, the early morning, with a great sword.
Barbarian life.
This Piccolo, this spiritual Piccolo, is not very hard to hit. He's a big dude. With your greatsword, it's hard to miss him, actually. And it is a magical greatsword.
Yeah, it is.
So Piccolo takes a hit. He doesn't like that.
Then I'll make my 2nd attack.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the monkey's gone.
Greg. Why'd you do that?
I vanquished him.
Yes, and 2 hits.
Well, more like 1.5. I didn't roll damage yet.
I swear he had more than 12 HP this time.
You can hit him again if you didn't hit it, or just roll damage, I guess. He has to join the combat, this Piccolo.
Right,
what
so
is
it's
it?
a total of 20.
It was a 17 he had, but it doesn't matter. He got in the middle there, so that's fine. 20 to hit?
20 damage total.
How did you get 20 damage?
Attacks.
Oh, okay.
12 the first time, 8 the second time.
I'm with you now. Okay, so you just sweep across this spectral form twice with the greatsword. You see the monkey come back. It almost tries to grab the blade, but it has no chance. It just goes right through it and cuts through its hand, and it withdraws a little bit. But then,
that ends my turn.
As
Monkey
Piccolo is here, he is not gonna have it. He's going to try to crush you with his fist.
He's trying to punch.
Actually, he's gonna try to grab you. It's just a contest of strength. So I'll give you a contested roll.
I would have advantage on athletics checks because I'm raging.
Oh, nice. Piccolo does not, so you can roll that with advantage.
Ooh.
And the
Piccolo
giant
won.
monkey, who didn't roll as high as you, but still beat you, grabs you by the waist. And you're not used to being grabbed by the waist. You're a big dude. This monkey now holds you in his wings just start to, spectral wings come out like birds' wings, and he's not the type of monkey who's going to fall again. And he goes straight up in the air with you, and he flies 80 feet.
Oh, that's
straight up into the air.
Half movement because he's carrying me.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true, because he can't dash and grab you.
Check some things. How far is this?
So he's only 40 feet in the air now. But as he does, he moves slightly over to the side. And he'll then fling you, which allows him to throw you up to 60 feet. So he will throw you out towards the outhouses here. And
Can't stop that.
that is, he's 65 feet plus the height of the building. Or no, what was it?
So he flew 40 feet up because he was carrying me.
Why did it go? It should say. Oh, yeah, okay. No, he's 65 feet. Oh, no, away from you now. Never mind. I was seeing the 65 as I hovered over you, and I was like, 65? What? So he's 40 feet up, and you guys are about 30 feet up. So it's about 70-foot fall. So, 70 feet, that's 7d6.
Ouch. Don't die.
As Groza is just whipped off the building by this monkey. And you hear the spectral monkey. That's 28 damage, Groza. But you were raging, were you not? You just,
yeah, I was about to say, if it's bludgeoning, it's half.
It's bludgeoning. So, as you hit the ground, how do you want to try to save yourself from... you might be heading directly at the porta potties as far as you know. as you get.
I don't think there's anything
monkey.
Groza can do. Like you said, I'm not used to being grabbed by the waist, especially by spectral monkeys. So the fact that he picked me up and flew me, I think I'm still just caught in like the shock of it as I'm falling in the air. And like just before impact, I'm like, wait, am I falling?
And then, thud, as the hulking hundreds of pounds of Groza slaps in the mud beside the well and porta potties. And that's Piccolo's turn, as he is now 40 feet above the edge of the roof there. Midnight,
Okay.
you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna move here, and since he's only 40 feet in the air, I can still cast a spell at the little butthole.
That you can.
I'm gonna cast command. And I'm gonna say land.
Oh, I just missed it. Oh, I clicked off the saving throw, but I'll do the saving throw anyways, because I have
Wisdom.
to. I have to do it anyways, so.
He failed, and the
That's fine.
command was to land.
Okay. That is when, on his next turn, right? He has to,
Yes.
yeah.
And that'll be my turn. Just getting him down.
Just making sure the range on command is 60 feet, or?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
It is 60 feet.
All right. He's gonna, you can tell he is made of some sort of magic, undead magic of some kind, and your magic intertwines with it and mixes with it, and you see the spirit all of a sudden shift in its demeanor, and you have influenced it for sure. And so as the end of the round comes and Groza is getting back to his feet, we are going to quickly just hop over to
The other people.
the other gang
The
and
nerds.
see if they have solved it. I'm just going to
I
end
haven't-
combat so that we can go over to the other crew, because it won't let me jump over. No?
Oh, and Greg, your camera's off if you wanted to know.
The camera's off.
Yeah. From when you disconnected and reconnected?
Oh, jeez. Well, my thing's not working, so I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go over here with this one and turn on camera. Why does it?
No.
Back.
Yes? Yes.
Hey, look at that.
He lived.
Feet of.
Okay, you guys are on the second floor, right? Activate. Yes, we did it. Okay, sorry guys. I'll get used to this too. This is going to be interesting. Running so many maps can be difficult sometimes. So, how is the Cypher crew going?
Okay,
I have a lot,
yeah,
but not everything.
I'm in that boat. B, I sent you some stuff that I have.
Oh, let me look. I haven't looked at it yet. Hang on. It might.
Follow
That's
the
real
ancient
nice.
spirit back to its place of reincarnation atop the Amber Temple.
I have more than that.
Perched upon the frozen peaks, a monstrous titan of the skies is forever
Where the fuck is my other
bound
window?
by Osiris.
I can't find my chat window. There it is. Okay. Fuck. Hang on. Sorry.
So it's something to do with it wraps around, and I can't figure out what the shift is.
Okay, a monstrous titan of the sky is forever bound by Osiris to safeguard his evil secrets. Resolve yourself before you enter, for the evil imprisoned within is ancient and eternal. Follow the spirit back to its place of reincarnation atop the Amber Temple. Upon its death, it will be reborn inside of its nest. 20 tombs for 20 dark vestiges. And then I've got, like, Snatches is only bound here because of Strahd, and Vampire is nearly free, I suspect. But I think I'm still missing parts.
And the guy.
Start drawing arrows because it's layers and yeah.
I know, I can't draw on it.
As you've been reading this, the guy just comes out. The priest just comes out of the room. He had his head hanging in his hands, and he's just like sick of everything. And you just rejuvenated him again. He's right back at the table again. He's excited. He's full of life. He's oh, what does it say about the guardian? What? Safeguarding a what? And he's gonna have to, you guys, just a little bit more, I guess, but
So close.
I mean, you've got it. You've got it. It's pretty much, we can start from the 20 next time though, okay?
Yeah.
We'll go back to the combat. It's happening on the roof right now.
Yay!
20.
So Groza, you're up. I'm just gonna
Imagine
put
I'm
the
prone.
initiatives in, and then I'll just put them in myself.
Command.
Hey, look at that! It worked out again.
It's the exact same order.
It worked out again. You always roll low initiative.
Well, yeah, you don't have Dex. What's Dex for? It's just a miserable parable of legs.
So Groza, you are up, and
So Groza I'll use half my move to stand up, and I'm just screaming, "Damn ghost monkey!" And I start sprinting back in, and I'm gonna action dash, so that should get me 60 feet closer.
awesome. And midnight, as Piccolo descends down toward you, because you
I think it has to. Isn't it have to use its action to do what I asked it to, or is it just wanting to make double sure?
Yeah, that's a good call. Is it that it has to do what you say, or that it has to use an action to do what you say?
I infoed it, along with like some of the suggestion ones it does.
Or follow the command on its next turn. So it follows the command. It doesn't necessarily have to use an action to do that.
Yeah, just the ones that just the ones they suggest. Usually has it and does its thing and then ends its turn.
Right.
You rule it however you want to.
I don't think it's that powerful of a spell, high level of a spell. So it's kind of made to
just uses
do
all
what
of its
you-
ability to do what I ask.
Well, it's moving towards you, so it's dropping down towards you. And as it does, it doesn't mean it can't do something evil at the same time.
It's gonna
And
be a little butthole, give me
so-
butthole back.
It would like to do...
Would like to do a no.
It will do a weakening breath to you
Can it not?
as it flies down.
It didn't have me
And-
targeted. There it goes. Strength throw save. That was the worst I have ever rolled.
Oh, wow.
I usually don't fail those.
Midnight fails.
That's 2.
So, the weakening breath, just so you know what it
Don't know what
does,
it does.
is this. So,
Made the strength save.
oh, did I? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it says you make a strength save and then nothing else.
So,
That's a 60-foot cone.
you have disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks, and saving throws for 1 minute.
Fun. That means disadvantage on every hit I do.
The end of your next turn, you can, end of every turn, you can start to
Try
counter
again.
that. Yeah.
Just seeing if I have anything to get that off.
And then Piccolo is now landing right beside you, and he's done his turn. And it's now midnight. And Groza will say it's going to take you
That doesn't get
just
rid of
2
it.
turns
I can
to
normally
boot it
move
up the
80
stairs.
feet. Yeah. Okay.
That way it's not, unless you want to count it all out, it's up to you. If you
Nah,
can
it's
do
fine.
that,
2 turns is
then-
fine.
Yeah, 2 turns and you're back out, and you can run up. You can run out
Yeah,
of
I'm
any
doing the
window as
puzzle
well.
thing.
You can take a window outside as well if you want to go faster.
Okay.
So yeah, midnight. You're up.
Best I can do is just still try to smack the stupid monkey.
And inside crew, you guys can Eureka whenever you get it. Okay.
Longsword, standard,
I'm typing it out in the chat. I think I have it.
disadvantage.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, that's a hit.
Still hit. I still hit.
That's a hit.
4 sacred weapon, so it's magical.
Oh, I should have
And
taken off the,
then-
what was it, 20 from there? Because I,
Yeah, it was 20.
yeah.
Groza did 20 on his first go. I did 12, and then I get to go again. See what I roll this time.
Oh.
Hit again.
What? Oh, wow.
I try to not miss.
Yeah, his AC is pretty low, so you're going to have a hard time
10
missing
more
him.
damage, so 22 damage total.
Okay. So that's going to be, yeah, that takes, because you did magic weapon, right? Or sacred weapon?
Sacred weapon.
Yeah, so that's
It's the nicer spell-free version.
that's another 22 damage to him.
And I'll just say, Piccolo, quit it. You know who I am.
And it's the little monkey that's making the noise, even though the big monkey is like, right in your face. And so yeah, he's going to Groza now, but then Groza is now up on the second floor as he's booking it hard across the tavern.
So as I get to the second floor, and Groza is not being quiet about it. He's stomping. He's in a hurry. He just runs by and is like, "Ghost monkey," and just keeps going up the stairs.
Perfect. So you guys see Groza just jet through and Ghost monkey, and he's gone. And you're like, you're at the eureka moment where you're almost just give me a ghost monkey. Okay, and now it's Ghost Monkey's turn.
Don't like Ghost Monkey.
Ghost
Stinky
Monkey
man.
is going to try to grab you as well.
Of course. And I have disadvantage because it's strength-based.
Yes, so I'm going to do this, and then this,
Don't like
and
it.
then
Don't like it.
this. Piccolo with the strength roll. Normal strength roll. Oh yeah, Piccolo with a 20. Dirty 20.
Disadvantage strength roll. I don't like it.
The disadvantage did you in.
And then I get thrown off the roof, and it's just a repeat of we get thrown off the roof. We spend turns to run back.
And then, so Piccolo grabs you, and then he
Action.
has a movement and an attack action still. So he's going to try to bite your head off.
He can try.
Yeah, he's going to try to bite your head off of the armor that you're in.
Okay.
Because he's like got you by the waist, and he's going to try to pop that helmet off.
The helmet ain't coming off, buddy.
A 26.
Helmet still ain't coming off.
For 9 piercing damage in the jaws of the monkey. And you don't have any resistance to that, do you?
No, just a paladin.
Okay. So you get 9 piercing damage. And then he flies up the 40 feet plus... Oh, it should have been 80 feet total, I think. Oh, 30 feet for the roof. That's right. So you are getting carried out towards...
And I don't have reaction spells at all. Cause
Actually, he just kind of goes out towards the front of the building, sort of, and drops you as he continues flying away. That's the last time you see him while you're falling. And yeah, that's going to be 8d6.
I don't think I have
7d6.
any. I don't think I have anything to do anything against that.
Because he's just going to let you go.
Because the only thing I have is Ring of Evasion and Amulet and Alchemy Jug.
A thud. And so Midnight, you hit the ground outside the door of the tavern, and you hear Piccolo while you're falling. You hear him, and he's leaving the area and heading out towards the church, actually.
At least he didn't throw me.
We can end the combat there for now, unless you guys go hunting.
Ghost is still going.
You're still running up to the roof, yeah. And so we'll go pick up with the other crew as they are
What's my health after this?
having their eureka moment as Groza just runs by.
Minus. I'm at 38 HP. Ouch. There is no hunting here. There's only pain. Let's see, 38.
Helgi is like frantically scrolling on a piece of paper, and Venny is pointing at stuff, and she's like, yes, absolutely. And then if Groza comes back through, she just goes, "Where's Midnight?"
Midnight's kind of like just groaning as she like gets up and like starts trudging back inside.
Muddy. Both of you are quite muddy.
Midnight looks a little bit scratched up and a little bit dented.
But at this time, we'll say Midnight just gets in, and where are we here? I'll just bring you onto the map. Midnight just getting in, and Groza, you're getting up onto the roof and realizing that there's nothing going on up there anymore, and Midnight doesn't seem to be there. At Midnight, you're climbing up the stairs to the second floor, and Helki, take it away,
Yes.
or I guess depending on it could be Wenny or Helki, whoever's.
And Groza coming in for the finish with the very start. Perched upon the frozen peaks, a monstrous titan of the skies is forever bound by Osiris to safeguard his evil secrets. Upon its death, it will be reborn inside of its nest. Follow the ancient spirit back to its place of reincarnation atop the Amber Temple. Resolve yourself before you enter, for the evil imprisoned within is ancient and eternal. 20 tombs for 20 dark vestiges. Vampire is nearly free. I suspect he is only bound here because of Strahd. Does that sound right?
And the priest is like, my God, Osiris himself. Very well. Ah. Okay. Now where's that brute? He said he knew the location of the temple. I might want to. And wait, you wanted to go to the castle, right? That's what you wanted. Here, I can help with that now. Yes, fine. I'll help you out. If you have any chance at all against Strahd, that's better than nothing, right? I suppose. So why not? And he's like, I've been to Castle Ravenloft a few times, and he takes the journal, Van Richten's journal, and now that there's a few pages that are actually blank because he pulled off the information from the page, and there's a few pages in there that are blank, and he casts a spell into the book that is an illusory spell. It's a permanent illusory spell that's on your book now, and it will give you, as Groza comes running down the stairs, he unveils this.
He flew off back to the graveyard after he dropped me in front of the door.
Do you need me to do a prayer of healing? It will take a few minutes, but we could do that if it would help.
I'm really screwed up, and I'm pretty sure Groza's really screwed up, so yes.
No, I'm okay.
I need it, definitely.
Alright, let me just double check what I have to do. Prayer of healing.
So what this guy does is he makes these illusory images appear on the pages of Van Richten's book for you.
Fantastic.
I guess I can do one on either side, and the stream can see, even though you guys couldn't.
I will just heal everybody.
Maybe do it
Except
like
for the
that. How's that? So if you guys want to see these in better detail, you can open your journals up, and they should be available in the journals as well. On the top.
They are available in the journal.
Right. And so now
That
you
was
have
the shittiest roll.
blueprints of the first 2 floors of the castle, including a diagram of a 3D rendering, so to speak, an artist's view of what the castle grounds look like.
What was the button for that? Right click?
I'm going to do it again because that was not very good.
Can you do 2 prayers of healing?
If I have 20 minutes.
Okay, so we'll have to wait around on that one for a second, because this guy's...
Okay.
The priest is about to take off, it seems, and you don't have 20 minutes before he leaves to pray. He's like, just leave me out of that next time you do anything like that. Ugh.
Do it to him.
Ugh. He's got the heebie-jeebies from your spell. And so he's like, these might come in handy. I've explored the castle a few times myself back when, just after it had been built, actually. So I don't know if it's necessarily the same as this now, and I couldn't tell you what's inside the walls, but I can tell you these are the walls that I've known. And
the above ground levels?
Pardon?
And said, and these are the above ground levels?
These are so one drawing is an outside view of the whole castle, and you can see on the
Can't really see any of the diagrams.
Yeah.
in your journal.
Shadow.
On the journal.
They're in your journal.
I've never been able to get the journal to ever work.
On the right side, on the top, there's a journal.
Right side, top. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go. I just need to do the pop outs.
Yep, that's it.
Pretty.
Okay, so there's a castle, and you can see there's a courtyard, and there's an overhang on one side where Tatiana famously threw herself from Strahd in the stories of his diary. And ever since, Strahd has been seeking her. This is the entrance, the portcullis that leads into the castle, and then that is on this side of the castle. I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at or not. Probably not. But that is on the north side of the castle, the portcullis, where the two towers, the guard towers, are here in the drawing. Not the north side, the entrance side of the castle, I should say. And so the castle basically just drops down onto that, and it has more walls, but it's showing you through the walls, right?
Yeah.
So on the other side of the castle, it is very similar to this design where there is a segregation, just like you can see on the bottom there. There's doorways shown on the grid, and so there's a pathway through on the east of the castle, a pathway through on the west of the castle from the entrance courtyard, and both of those lead out to the back of the castle and the overhang, where there's a drop-off, and then you get the blueprints of the actual castle, where this is the first floor that you see you guys had dinner in. Maybe I can pull it over to the other screen for you. Just have one map in front of you guys, because nobody's gonna complain about that, right?
Yeah, that's the one that probably matters the most.
Okay, so this, if you're looking at it in terms of trying to figure out what you're looking at, midnight, I will put you at the entrance to the castle here. So this is kind of like the entrance, and this right here is the dining room that you guys were in. And so yeah, you have the basement is the next one down on the page where Wenny is standing.
First level basement.
Yeah, this is kind of it's showing you that there's multiple ways up, down, in, out of this thing. Not all of them will be as safe as others or as easy to get to as others. So using this knowledge and everything that you guys know and whatnot from Barovia, you can plan out a heist. The priest is gathering his things. He's ready to head out, and he's gonna pull Groza aside for a second if he can, trying to, if you'll allow him to tug on your shoulder and pull you away as everybody looks at the maps that he made.
Let me guess, the tiger's not sitting well with you either.
The tiger?
Yeah,
Oh.
what we ate.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, it's food.
Yeah, I'm just a little gurgly, you know?
Now that you mention it, maybe a little. But, that's not why I wanted to talk to you, actually. How exactly do you know of this temple? I mean, there are stories, but you said that your people have visited there? You've been there yourself.
Yeah, we use it as a rite of passage to test the bravery of boys coming men.
Would you be willing to join me on my journey there and leave your group behind?
I'll tell you what, you help us get this skull and you help her get that sword, I'll take you there.
I don't know if you understand my haste in the... I do not have a minute to waste here. I should have been done this yesterday.
I understand, but the temple's not going anywhere and she has got a clock.
The temple might be going somewhere.
It's been there for decades.
Well,
And my lady didn't tell me anything about it moving anytime soon.
if that prophecy is true at all, if what Van Richten said is true at all, then that means that Vampir's almost free, and this ceremony that Strahd is trying to perform, possibly as we speak, will do that.
That's why we need to make sure Midnight gets the sword up and running.
Can we hear this?
I really apologize, but I do not have faith in your holy knight.
Oh, I think this is a suicide mission.
I do too, and I would encourage you to join me instead.
I kind of have a deal I've already made, and he kind of like rubs his arm. Can't really go back on my word.
What do you mean a deal?
Well, I made a deal with one of the, I guess, spirits of the temple. That's how I'm very familiar with it. I made a deal to help this knight get the weapon.
You mean you've been in contact with a spirit from the temple, a vestige?
When you get there, so will you. You'll hear him.
No, but you've struck a bargain with one.
Yes.
You are chosen.
I'm a desperate man.
Yes, I see it. You must be. Wow. Okay, well, I thought I knew everything. You could be as potentially dangerous as Strahd is himself. But that's for another day, I suppose. You don't even know it. Jeepers.
By the way, what was in the book?
Many things, my friend. Many things. And you
What's
guys, give me a perception check, everybody else in the room.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah, just to see if you guys overhear them at all. You are looking at this map. You have other stuff to do, so.
Intelligence, wisdom. I forget.
I don't roll well today. I don't know what a roll is.
Midnight with a mud on her outfit is just not. There's
I don't think I did that right.
There's mud in the
I'm
helmet
too hurt
holes.
to pay attention.
There's mud in some of the helmet holes. So
What
Helpy,
heard.
you don't hear anything either. You're excited. You got the coding. You're feeling the vibes of maybe being around Wendy for so long has paid off. And what is it? Wendy,
So
you see 29.
20,
you definitely notice that these two are having a word. The priest is with a 29. And Groza, you make me a perception check as well. As the priest and you is like he had pulled you aside. You're not face to face. You guys are trying to like side talking to each other, sort of. And I should just quickly roll one. Okay. Groza, you would even feel it too, as the priest slipped something into your pocket while talking to you. And when do you notice that? And then I must be off. It is, I wish you all the best on this journey through the castle, and if any of you make it through, I urge you to follow your friend. He apparently knows where the temple is.
Do you want me to tell you where it is?
Well, the prophecy might have led me there, but yes, if you have any information that could lead me there, I would love more.
You got a map?
Yes. And he hands you his map to
I'll put it on the table in front of everyone. All right, so we're here. Right here, this is us. That's the castle. Over here's where I'm from. That's my favorite hunting ground. And there is the temple right there.
No, it can't be there.
It can be. And
That
it
would
is.
mean it would be near the pass then.
Path?
Near the pass, in Solenka. There was an old monk village up there at one time. Back hundreds of years ago, before the fog, before the mist came.
Were they of the feather, perhaps?
Were they of the feather?
I was previously traveling with a monk who was an Aarakocra.
Oh.
What is an Aarakocra?
Bird people.
There's bird people?
Yeah,
Yes.
they rule. No, I'm just kidding.
How do
He
they
liked to
taste?
pull. He liked to pull what Piccolo did to me and you on the roof, and probably where Piccolo learned it.
Oh, he likes to fly up and throw people off roofs. Got it.
He likes to fly up and drop you for a combat style.
I love that you're feeling the effects of Piccolo learning and Piccolo's revenge, because it is really, just dessert in a way. But yeah, you would know. The priest looks very confused when you mention the feather. He's like, no, nothing about that. It was an order of monks that protected the Fae that lived in the temples here. They were one with the nature around here. They lived almost like tribes up in the mountains for many years. They protected the sanctums around Barovia.
Oh, I know why you don't believe me. And I take the hat off.
And then, yeah, now you look like
I
Groza.
have disguise.
And by the way, that letter you slipped in my pocket was not my pocket.
Uh-oh.
It
Oh!
wasn't a real pocket.
Oh!
Yeah, this is definitely awkward now.
Oh, you slipped it in his pants.
Best of luck on your journey. I am leaving you crazy people behind. Thank you for helping me.
Priest,
Yes.
if
yes.
you have... Winnie first.
Have you ever seen this amulet? And I'm going to show him the little drawing I have of the let's see, the amulet that
Right.
is pure holy and light.
Well, no. Am I supposed to know what that is?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm looking for information.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not a very good drawing. I might have seen something like that before. I mean, it would have been a long time ago if I did. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I definitely never have owned anything like this or used anything like this before. So, but
Fair enough.
I've seen a lot. I can't really tell you. I've forgotten more than I know.
Clearly.
Well, I mean, you live for 1,000 years and then say, "Hey, have you seen this before?" I don't know. Potentially. It's the honest answer.
Priest, if you are really going to head to the temple, I do have a minor warning for you. One of the party members I previously was traveling with was tracking his now evil, probably working for Strahd, brother, who was heading towards the Amber Temple. So if you see two Tritons, be wary. One is trying to stop the other.
What's a Triton?
Fish people.
There's fish people?
Yes.
There's fish people?
Right, that's what I just said.
I think I've heard of Triton, like the ones that they have tails
Finned
for feet. They sit on rocks.
Finned ears, webbed hands, webbed feet, blue skin.
But they sit on
like
rocks and
people?
sing to ships, right?
That's a siren.
With the fish tail for feet.
No, he has feet.
Okay,
And it's
well,
like
I
an
don't
actual
know.
person, like a human?
Humanoid person. It just has webbed hands and feet, finned ears, and blue skin.
Wow, what a
I'll
time to
have
be
to
alive.
take
There's
your word for
constructs,
it.
there's bird people and fish people. Where do you guys come from?
Outside of
Faerun?
here.
And you see the
favorite?
priest is like right on your level. He's like, what is going on here?
Right?
He's out.
But
Oh.
if you see one with blonde hair and responds to either coal or fish sticks, he
Yes,
could
of
help
course,
you.
of course. Fish sticks and coal. Yes, good to
And tell the
good to
lady I
keep.
said I'll be there soon.
But if he responds to either of those, he could potentially help you. He's a cleric.
He's God.
I don't think you heard me.
He's gone. He doesn't want anything to do with you guys anymore. That was way too long of a morning for him.
I sidle over to Wenny and I say, if we can lift the curse on this place, we need to take Grozan like a Rumspringer or something. He's going to lose his mind. If we take him to safe harbor, could you imagine?
Oh, I don't
But,
know. What do you think of the little bird in?
You guys mentioned the priest slipping something in Groza's pants?
So are there like lizard people too?
Yeah.
Yes, but more importantly, what did he slip you? You guys
Oh, yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
something in him touching you there.
Yeah, I was over that, but I mean, I just found out there's other types of creatures in the world. But okay, we'll go with this note, and I pull it out of my, front. And
Pull it out of his front.
well, does it start off with Dear Groza?
No, it's it's just it's like a little leather pouch, like a wallet almost. And inside of the wallet, you see a set of cards tucked in, and they are slightly glowing.
Are they like Madame Ava's cards?
They do
Who's Madame Ava?
remind you. They are reminiscent of the Vistani, potentially from there, but not necessarily Madame Ava's cards. Like, you don't recognize the
Like
cards
Seer's
themselves.
cards. They're like Seer's cards, though.
Sort of. They give you that impression, like the artwork on them and the back side of the cards, and even the front. Like all of the backs are the same, and they all give that vibe of like astrological signs, sort of thing. And the fronts of the cards are all depictions of scenes, and they all have a sort of esoteric value to them. Is that the right word?
Something like that.
He gave me
Groza-
cards.
These are kind of like Vistani Seer cards.
Grows up
So is there
next.
like a game we play with him?
No, they're kind of like for predicting the future or divining help.
You know how they work?
I might be able to help you with that.
All right, I mean, let's make something happen. They're kind of glowing.
Being an archaeologist in a gnome about town, do I know what these are? I want to examine them closely.
You would know that they're infused with a magic that is some sort of like, you don't know much about the magic, but you know what things are used for sometimes. And this has some sort of a connotation of the symbology and stuff on them has a connotation of communication.
Are these their, what are they called? The Terraca card deck thing?
No, they don't have the same look as those. They are.
Oh, I was going to say, because I actually have a set of that in real life.
Oh. They have a similar vibe to them, but they're not tarot cards.
I'll draw one out and just kind of like flash it. Like,
It actually burns up in your hand, and you hear the priest's voice in your head. Already? You're going to use them already? What do you want?
What are they doing?
What do you want? Already? Not even 5 minutes?
Yes. To be fair, you put them in a certain location that really caught my interest. So, yeah, what did they do?
Yes, I was planning on, well, I can, at any time I needed to, talk to you again, if I needed to. But I suppose you figured it out, so... Hello. Don't use them all. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. Tell the lady I said hi.
And
so that was the priest.
So you drew one, and he talked to you. Are these
Or,
like
berated
sending?
me.
Are these like sending stones then? One use per card?
That explains why it burned up. I could try again, but I don't know how many cards I have.
there's
I
4
wouldn't
more.
try it again.
No.
I could roll Arcana on it and see what I can find out.
Yeah,
But
you
I
roll your Arcana.
Yeah, roll Arcana.
I wouldn't use those again, Gross, unless we desperately need to.
At advantage.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Because-
going to need it.
There are 2 Arcana users here, so they can work
Ah.
together and not get any
That was-
good.
I
Bad.
could also try. It's not the best, but I could.
Well, that's the advantage was for. But go ahead, one time. Go ahead.
One normal
did it-
roll?
One roll.
Yeah.
See if you pick up on something together.
Yeah, because I
Ow.
rolled like dog
Hey,
shit, so...
there you go. Okay, so you could tell that this is imbued with ancient spell schools of magic. Potentially not in the categorization of normal schools.
Old
Potentially
magic.
to do with psychic.
Nice.
You know as a holy, you both know as holy people that gods in D&D, gods are they imbue their followers with pure, they tap into their pure energy, right? Pure radiant energy, and that source is on a psychic level, right? And that's why like it's not a damage type necessarily that, you know, like these beings aren't like radiant. They're not, like, they are just operating on a physical level that is so much more energy that, like, it's like a, you know, just being in the presence of one would explode your head because you'd just be so much radiant, like the frequency of this energy is so high pitched, so much energy is going on with when you're dealing with a deity, and because of that, the power that they imbue is psychic most of the time as it comes through, and then, you know, you channel it into radiant energy or whatever, but they exist themselves in thought because of people's worship as well, like followers and everything. It's the belief that creates the god and empowers it, right? So knowing that, you would see that these cards are created with really old thought behind them, really old, like the same type
Super
of
old
thing that
magic
Madame
with
Ava,
super old gods.
same type of thing that Madame Ava taps into possibly for her Taroga readings.
I'll kind of just like look up to the rest of the group and say, these cards are imbued with very old magic from probably a very old god. That the best I could even describe the magic type of imbuement in these cards would be psychic energy.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought they might be something else.
Winnie, you can have your hat back. Thank you.
Ah, cheers.
So you guys have this map here, okay? Or all the both maps, I guess. Maybe I'll put them in this room for you to look. You can wander around this bedroom and see the maps without any problem, if that works.
Yep. I want to pull out my cartographer's tools and make some very detailed measurements to get an idea of the size and look for places where there might possibly be secret doors. Specifically, I'm thinking on this castle, like, it'd be
Stand
nice
here.
if there was... Nobody
So-
can hear?
You're looking for
No, we're
secret
listening.
doors.
We're listening.
Secret doors in this area right here.
What
Like
area?
if there's a way to get from...
Like the drawings of the castle are there.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any secret doors mentioned on the drawings.
okay.
Um,
But I'm just saying, I'm making a note in my head when we get in here. I think that's a good place for a secret door. If we needed to come down one stairway and get out another, that's where I would look.
Or like where the most out of the way secluded stairway would be from the rest of the castle, or like one that might not
Well-
be used as much.
Yeah, that I don't know enough about the castle to go into those details. You might, but
I've been in there once.
where is the dragon skull?
Bottom floor,
This is just the first floor.
because this one right here should be the one I'm like doing the
you
ping
would
in.
know,
to.
I
First level
believe,
of the crypt.
don't like quote me on this 100%. I believe it's this room right here.
The one with that long strip in the middle, or
Yeah.
that one with a glow. Is it this
Oh.
one with the glow?
Wait, no, this room right here, sorry.
The one with the long strip. Okay.
Yeah, the one with the long strip here, I believe, is the room we're looking for.
I mean, I will like point on the map.
I'm
And
going
say,
to quickly
"This
just
room."
confirm, because this
Yeah.
is a drawing, and it's an interpretation of the castle, and I just want to make sure with the actual castle map that we're on, that's what I'm following through with.
It would be nice if we could find a secret passage into that stairwell. That would be awesome.
Cause let's see, that
Or
Monster
does
of-
somebody have a spell that we could use to smash a hole in the wall?
I have a mall.
I mean,
Have a sword.
I have them all. That's awesome.
I have a mall. And oh yeah, Greg, do we have a break coming up anytime soon?
Yeah, I was going to say, we can probably go for break right
Since it's 9:30
away
Eastern.
Here. Yeah. Probably go for break right away here. I just wanted to get that correct with the...
With the maps and such.
Yeah, the servants' hall leads to the hall that you're looking for, and it is the one that... Oh heck, I'll just show you the basement thing. It's going to be a little easier. Okay, I'll load this in, and you guys gonna get a quick peek of the castle's basement, and then we're gonna go for break. Just so you can...
So we can brain.
Yeah. Boom. I hope that
Loading.
you might not have a token active on this
No
scene.
token. Yeah. I don't think any of us do.
Oh geez, that's not even the right thing.
so
Oh,
dark.
servants hall. Okay, here we go.
Still no token.
I know.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Ooh. Peeking.
Spoopy.
So this is a corridor that, as you go down, you enter
Oh,
Bone room.
the Hall of Bones. And midnight, this is what you see in your head. And above the token right now,
is that...
the skull.
Is
That's the
Mountain
skull.
skull.
Argynvost. And so we
Nice.
delete that, and we go back to the tavern where
Okay,
you
so that
guys
was
are
the right-
planning your heist of that very skull. And we will go for our break now that you've given a little glimpse there. That's the kind of... Because you see that in your head, Midnight?
Mhm.
So... Boom.
We got
You
this.
you
We
see
got
that in your head, so you can describe that room to them as, this giant 500-pound dragon skull stares menacingly down at this table. The entire room is covered in bones. It is quite unsettling, even to you, someone who is stalwart with their faith. Seeing that much decay and death in one place, it's just kind of a shocking moment. But you see the skull in your head. Let's go to break. And you guys can discuss on the break and after the break, and let me know when you want to leave and you're getting ready to get materials and all that. We'll see you guys in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 10 to 8.
Bye.
And then we can figure out how much money Jeff yoinked.
Oh yeah.
How much plat?
He's gone now too. Damn.
He's got so much plat in his pockets.
That's funny.
I don't usually steal from people, but that guy was grinding my gears.
All right, we'll see you guys in 15. And welcome back, everybody. I think I can hear you guys
That's
now.
not gonna work.
I can.
Yes.
It's unsettling
Hooray.
seeing your players talk and not being able to hear them.
Right?
You would have laughed at what was said the entire time.
Oh, you
It was
didn't hear
pretty
it? Oh, good. Okay. Should we go for it?
Good, our plan is still intact. Our super effective
The plan's not gonna work.
I think it's a great
Plan
plan.
that's no, Winnie. It's not
Wait.
gonna work.
Does the hat of disguise, does that change your face or just your clothes?
Everything. I can change everything about me. So that's
Because-
my other plan is use the cloak and our various disguising things, disguise ourselves as servants so we can walk around, get down to the bone room, and then figure it out. But I really think the insurance adjuster thing is the way to go.
But he's not gonna
Winnie,
go
you're
for
not
the
from
insurance.
Barovia.
I know that we pulled
got
that
it.
a lot in Safe Harbor, but it doesn't seem like people here could even afford insurance if it was offered.
This guy is
I
a
don't
lord,
think he wouldn't fall for it though.
but his
Yeah,
servants will.
that's,
We're
a
not
good, that's a good point
he's
from
not
Helki.
gonna
What
answer
is
the door.
insurance?
We're gonna knock on the door, and one of his servants is gonna answer. You're midnight. You're gonna be wearing the hat of disguise.
The problem is,
Well, just
what I
to-
was
for context for everybody listening, our players have begun planning their heist of the Dragon Skull in the castle. Just to give everybody a little reference of what's happening, because it just jumped
hearing
into insurance fraud or something. So
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of no's, and we should be hearing yeses.
The problem
and-
is, though,
and
Winnie,
plan-
I have a little bit of insight of what happens when you approach the castle.
Uh-huh.
If you're not invited, you're going to get killed.
Oh,
Is
well,
the
then
problem.
Hey, no problem. I will send a letter up saying that we're going to be there, and we'll get it pre-approved.
I mean,
What if we use this as the diversion tactic? Me and Winnie will go up, because Strahd's never seen me or Winnie, obviously. We'll do this insurance. Is that, yeah, insurance? We'll do this insurance thing. And then once we're inside, you guys sneak in there and get the skull. It'll be perfect.
No, look, rich people love having their ass kissed. Nothing makes them feel more important than peons like us doing things that make them feel rich. This is gonna work. It works all the time.
I'm starting to like the hit the wall with blunt objects till it breaks version better.
It's so
And we
inelegant.
can use that for an insurance pitch about, what's some problems you got? Foundation. Foundation must be let loose. That's the banging. We gotta get that adjusted. Am I doing it, Winnie?
Yeah, I mean, you're close. It's all about... All this takes is confidence. All we have to be is confident.
And I ooze confidence and blood.
Yeah.
I am confident half, if not all of his servants are vampire spawn.
I was going to say,
Fine.
well, I love the spirit of this. This is a lot of strong talk coming from a man who fell in love with a woman so hard that he tried to kill us all. Like,
It was one time.
Throughout
I'm just
the
saying-
ages of every reincarnation
yeah.
that woman goes through.
And
But
at that
even
point,
Winnie.
he fondles
It's-
the vampire's dagger a little bit.
point being, if they know that we are there, they can respond, whether it is under some guise or not. I think that in this particular case, the better move is that they don't know that we are there at all.
Well, then how do we get in? We don't... I'm looking at this map, and I don't see a way in that's not... Let me look again.
Unless you want to climb the cliff.
Show windows.
So
and
midnight.
things.
From what you've
Yeah.
seen of the castle already,
Yes.
this is where you came in. There's this little entranceway here. There's a little pillar room here, let's say, there was
Yeah.
some like gargoyles around and stuff, and then
Yeah.
just statues. And then down here, you went into this room for dinner.
Quote unquote
There's an
dinner.
organ here, like a pipe organ against this wall here. And
I was
then
thinking like kidneys.
when you went
organ room.
upstairs, you went upstairs to like investigate the castle for clues and whatever after the dinner, and that's where you guys got separated, and Mira was teleported away, and so you guys you're up on the second floor then, but at that point is when you got the ping that down here on the basement level you're being called down to that, and you know that there's a pathway to get into it from this side, from the north, from the east, and from the south. So like that Hall of Bones has 3 doorways that all go into it.
And I'll make a point to point out the many entrances on the map of where we can get in through.
Well, into the room, great, but all I'm seeing to get into the castle is one entrance.
Because we're not seeing windows and stuff, and it has to have some kind of other, like, there's not just one door and then the rest of it is closed. That would be insane. We need to kind of see it in person, I think.
A fortification. I mean, the other thing is we go in through, like, a window here.
Or there is another type of stealth that you're not thinking of.
Which is?
You come in through an invited person as guests to the wedding.
Well, great. That's even better.
The quote-unquote obvious way
So
in.
how do we get invited to the wedding?
Well, Midnight, you would know that the wedding has not been what you would consider a wedding, normal. Because there were no guests there. You guys were invited to a dinner the night before the wedding, and you didn't see any kind of preparation for a wedding happening there. It wasn't like anything was... And like the priest had told you, like a wedding is not typical. Like it takes 3 nights for him to make a bride. He has to drink from her 3 times.
But she still received an invite to the castle, correct?
You guys were invited to dinner, and it was like this has to happen now because the wedding is starting, so let's do this cordially. And you guys had your last chance to do it like around a dinner table before it was going to be like, okay, now I need my woman now. So he was going to take her forcefully. Well, he did actually take her to the castle, right? But regardless of whether you showed up or not, like it was going to start. So it was kind of like your last chance to talk to him before he put things in action.
So that's what I'm saying. We knock on the door and get invited in. Boom.
Another prescient question, I think we need to decide. I know that we've talked about getting this dragon skull back there. We've talked about how Arena only has a limited time before everything takes. What is our goal? Are we trying to get the dragon head back in? Are we trying to get Arena out? Are we, like, I don't think we have time to do everything, but if we choose one thing to focus on and make that the top priority, if we can do the other ones, that's great, but...
I say the skull because I don't know who Irina is.
Oh, we're trying to get the skull in, not get the skull out.
We're trying to get the skull out of the castle.
Out and back. That's what I'm saying. Are we trying to get the skull away? Are we trying to get Arena away?
We can't get Irina away because he won't leave her alone for 5 seconds. The entire point is get the skull back, have the sword work, and I have to go back and try to kill him with it.
Okay.
So we get the skull out.
Skull out.
If you're saying the best ways to be invited in, then I say we con our way in instead of sneak in.
I like the idea of both.
I mean, my charisma's pretty high.
We're gonna get caught. So we might
if he doesn't know already, the ghost monkey left.
We might as well be, at least that'll buy us more time if they think we're there legitimately.
And I don't even know if Piccolo is in league with Strahd. All I know is Piccolo was a monkey that belonged to Van Richten, and Van Richten wanted Strahd dead.
Well, that might just be something that we have to deal with when it presents itself. Nothing's ideal. I think we just need to decide if we're going stealthily or if we're conning our way in. And my vote is to con.
I do have my amulet of non-detection, so divination magic won't exactly work on me right now.
I mean, Winnie's right. We're gonna get caught either way.
Some way that we could protect ourselves from the charms of these creatures, because I think that is probably... that is what I personally am worried most about.
Stick within 10 feet of me, and any charm spells that they try to use on you won't work.
But if we have to engage them outside of that 10-foot radius,
then you're screwed.
Feet away.
Then we just do our best.
But, yeah, you just get real angry.
To get in the door, it won't be odd for us to be so close to each other.
Midnight, what's your
I'd
strength?
weigh, but
My strength score?
Yeah,
My strength score is an 18.
18. You would know that you can lift about 270 pounds.
270? I
Yeah.
thought that was calculated different because I thought push, drag, or lift was
Well,
that
carry.
times-
You can carry that much.
yeah. Carrying capacity is 270. Push, drag, or lift is 540.
Right. So
Because I could pick it up off the wall. It would just need help carrying it out.
We could put it on a carpet and drag it.
It would still be dragging, and we would still go miserably slow unless we had a direct way out quickly.
That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, if the con works, they're going to carry it to our waiting carriage for us.
I mean, that con is not going to work. We
I
can
know
try
it's
it,
not
but
gonna
I'm
work.
going to tell you right now,
It's going to be fun.
it's going to be fun, but we need to have an idea for how to move the skull when it inevitably blows up in our faces.
What we'll do is we'll find a cart in the kitchens, and we'll put it on one of those, and we'll, it's going to be awful getting it up the stairs unless they have a dumbwaiter somewhere.
There's a shop across the street. What are the odds they have some kind of spell that will shrink something?
Oh, by the way,
Very slim.
we do have this, and when he's going to dump out all the platinum that he lifted off of the priest, and he's going to elbow Helki.
How much is that hidden DM?
Yeah.
that's gonna be. I wanted you guys to be the focus on the planning here, not my reactions to you guys.
Yeah.
We just need to know how much money we have to throw around.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do a little calculation here.
And your camera's covered, just so you know.
Well, yeah, I didn't want you guys to see my reactions to your plans.
So like you can be like, you guys.
We
are
know you're
screwed.
laughing, so it's fine.
I just get to laugh without you guys seeing it now.
He's sitting like this.
It's like,
How to avoid
bruh.
this TPK? Come on, Greg, I can do this.
Bruh.
Okay, so you have in your on the table and in the pouch you have 196 platinum pieces, and
Can we split that 4 ways? What's the
36 gold.
I'm trying to remember. 1 plat is 5 gold.
This guy doesn't even carry anything less than
One
gold.
plat is 10 gold.
Yep, 1 plat is 10. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
so 49 platinum per person if we split it evenly. Although maybe
All right.
Can you say
Yeah,
how
you
much
should get a
platinum that
larger
was
share.
again?
196 and 36 gold.
So that's 1,960 GP just out of the plat.
Yeah.
Mine is basically what I started him with 2,000 platinum. So he gave away some money.
he was a philanthropist.
Shoot, I'll take a fourth of that if you don't mind.
Yeah, I would love a fourth of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
I would love even less than that, but if we need it for other things, but
We'll split it 4 ways. And
so 49 platinum and I think 9 gold per person.
I'm keeping the gold.
36. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fair. You did
You
the
said-
evening.
You
Yeah,
said
just
49 plat?
49. I did 196 divided by 4 is 49. Yeah.
Okay, I just needed to know so I could put it in the sheet.
49.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
need the gold.
yeah.
I'm good.
I think we need a cart for the horse, for one of your horses, or the owlbear. And we need, if we could find something for shrinkery, that would be nice. And then I think we con our way in.
I still think half of us should try to con, the other half should sneak in and at least get a head start on the skull. We'll be separated, but... Because, like, what if it worked? There's, like a snowball's chance in the 9 hells. But it could.
I feel confident that we can make this work. And I think we need to stick together because Midnight's aura is too important for this. I think we disguise her with the hat.
But the problem is you can't disguise my voice. I sound like an echoing tin can.
Yeah, well, you're gonna.
You
stay
just don't
quiet.
talk.
You're the bodyguard. You let me do the talking.
We'll get you a
Hey,
book and
this-
like you're writing notes.
I look at Midnight and I say, this is going to be an insensitive question. Could someone... Could someone be inside of you?
No.
Okay, I didn't know what the situation was in there. I was just trying to think of...
I may look like animated armor, but I am not hollow. I still have
I feel like that was
veins and
rude.
blood things.
I said it was going to be rude, but it was a question worth asking.
I know
Hey,
you said it, but it still didn't,
Nothing's off
soften
the
the
table when
blow.
we're planning. This is the way Helke and I work. We work together a lot. Nothing's
And I
off
learned
the table.
something new. So there we
That
go.
there's
still
fish
bleed.
people. Oh yeah, she bleeds. Yeah.
All right.
I probably should have thought about that.
If you have any questions for me about any insight I might know, feel free to ask.
If
So,
going
They're
to
horse people.
Yes.
Yes. If
what we
we
want
are
to know-
going to sneak in, I would like to do it not as an acolyte of the Grey Lady. I think that perhaps if I could get some local fine clothes that look like they're from here. I mean, I'm not going to be able to trick anyone with a voice, but
Rosa starts taking off his wolf pelt cape.
Keep it on. Keep it on.
I mean, it's local.
not quite the fine I was looking for, but very handsome.
Villager
Very handsome lady.
noble, kind of fine.
Yes, is my thought, because I mean, the servant and noble has worked for us before. We could give it a try.
The only thing I don't know about, though, is if he has scryed on any of you.
What's scryed?
A spell that
fortune.
is spying. That essentially spies on people. If you don't have one of these medallions, she kind of like taps on it. He can spy on you if he has anything of yours. I kind of like glance at Winnie.
Why would he have
Oh.
something behind?
Those
Same.
vampire brides might be in league with him. And I don't know if they nicked anything off you when they had you under their control.
No, I
They
wouldn't.
had my blood. It was like all up in their mouth. I was bitten a lot. You guys
I
are
would
there.
like- yeah, I would like at least to see if the shop has like any healing potions or anything like that, because I think in a pinch, we might want to reserve some of our healing magics.
Yeah, and
And-
I kind of looks at her like kind of still very hurt self.
Yeah, I rolled 48. I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s. It was,
On the healing? Oh.
yeah, it was like the worst it could have been.
Yeah, I can just like, I still have 45 lay on hands. I can heal myself to full. If you're
Well, and-
on it.
And I do think, I mean, our friend already paid for the room, so we might as well just long rest if we have the time.
That would be too long, unfortunately.
You know that you have 8 hours until dark, approximately. It's 8 hour to 9 hour days. And it's about a 6 hour journey there. And it's been about an hour today of daylight. So you have about
Can I,
8 hours left in the day.
Onto the
So
short
can I use
rest.
my Outlander background to try to find a faster route to the castle?
Well, you kind of know some of the, like, you know the route on a map, looking at a map, right? Being able to know
Correct.
which pathways might be rained out right now, which pathways might be good for the whole party to get up versus like just the goat might be able to do it, but the rest of you might not, you know? So like we'll have to do that on the road while we're traveling to see if you can cut some
Gotcha.
time.
Okay.
We'll do some survival checks, and that'll, because you have the background here, you'll have an advantage on those to see if you can cut some time, and it'll be a a progression thing. We'll roll to see how many hours it takes, basically.
Awesome. Sounds good.
But yeah, it's going to be a journey to see if you can cut there. Like you would know, Midnight. Any kind of journeying that you've done at night so far has always led to encounters. Always led to, you know, you had the safety of the tower, and you know, thankfully you found that to be a refuge. But there's no tower on the way there. If you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, and
Yeah.
on the
Midnight will
mountain in the middle of nowhere might not be the best place to do a long rest. Or
Midnight
anything
will
like
just
that.
say, we cannot be caught outside at night if we want to get safe travel and unimpeded travel. We have to leave as soon as physically possible while we still have daylight.
All right. Hey, let me just give one more pitch for the being invited in. If we sneak in, the minute we're seen, we are fighting. Right? So
They try to kill us.
right. Now, if we get invited in and they find us out, we're fighting. So we've lost nothing. If we get invited in and we can at least get part of our plan done, then we're that much closer. So I know we're going to end up fighting, but I'd rather try and get as far as possible before that happens.
We decided, I thought, to try and schmooze our way in.
Okay, good. And then if they deny us, then we'll just break in. Classic smash and grab.
If they don't try to kill us at the door.
Right. We'll do the old number 9.
Ah, that's
If they
a
don't
good one.
kill us on the walk to the door, that's what the knights previously told me. Every attempt that was made, they were shot down before they even reached the door.
Or were they
Alright, so
walking
we
up
run fast.
in knights looking like they're going to storm the place?
Fair point.
It's all about confidence.
Confidence and insurance.
I'm guessing I'll have to play it off as a different type of paladin, since the aura does not turn off. It kind of stays.
Yeah, well, you're our bodyguard. It's fine.
Yeah, you're a lamp.
Now, is there a way to get a letter up to the castle before we get there?
Probably not.
How
Unless
about the-
I don't know if any insane townsperson is willing to walk to the den of the devil.
What about those letters that, what's his name, slipped in your knickers?
I
That's
think they're
only
just
what's
for
the
communicating with him.
That's inconvenient.
How many cards do I have left?
In
4?
that
There's
case,
4 left.
let me
I only
draft
got 4.
the letter. I wish I had concentrated more on my forging kit. I just didn't quite master it before we left. Let me see if I can
Let's write
draft
a letter.
a letter of introduction.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to fake it, like, why not just write it? Like, I'll just write a letter introducing myself as a noble person.
Sure.
Or a writ or something.
Come up with your name, and then text
Alright,
it to me.
So
through,
you two
Discord.
write the letter. Midnight and I will go get supplies, and we'll meet downstairs, and we'll get going.
Sounds good.
If there's
We're
any
gonna head
supplies that you guys want, you can let them know in the
Yeah,
future,
he-
like when they're there, you know?
Healing potion.
Yeah, like just like type it out in chat or something.
Yeah, exactly. If there's anything you want me to add to this list, like I'm just trying to give you guys reminders of things that you've mentioned.
I think one of them was like a scroll of reduce. Was it reduce? Enlarge
Enlarge
reduce?
reduce.
Like that.
Yeah, a
Enlarge
scroll of
reduce.
like enlarge reduce to make the skull not as massive.
That would be awesome, but
And then it'll just like wear off when it's probably like in the cart or half or like some time when we're driving or something. If we get it out.
we're all posing with it.
Quickly, paint a picture. Paint a picture.
The question is, what size is an ancient dragon? So I can get like an idea of how to scale the skull.
Right. I believe it's... Well, it's basically a 5x5 skull.
Ugh.
Its head
That's
is
big.
Yeah, it's huge. You'd have to have 2
Reduce only makes
people. It's a very awkward.
Yeah.
It's heavy on both the back end and the front end.
So is it like, in like token wise, would it be like large size or huge size?
The whole ancient dragon.
The head, like comparative to people, like how big's the head?
I mean, it's not. Okay, so tokens aren't actually 5x5x5, right? Like you're not everybody's a Minecraft character. The 5x5x5 is sort of to represent the space that you take up existing with like
I'm
your,
just like
your
trying to
movements and
gauge
everything.
if the skull would be from like a huge
It's like the size of you.
object or
It's like the
medium
size of you. It's pretty large. It's like I would say between medium and large, like probably 8 by 8 minimum of like a total square.
Yeah, I'm just
or whatever.
like trying to picture like how big it would be like in my head.
Okay, this is how big it would be.
Is it gonna fit in a cart?
You would fit inside of its jaws, nicely.
Yep, it's pretty big.
So are we even going to be able to fit it in a cart?
It would be sticking out the sides. You wouldn't be able to conceal it, but yeah, you could probably haul it in a cart. It's 500
Yeah,
pounds.
just tie it down with some rope.
Yeah. Next item, extra rope.
10,000 feet of rope.
I don't think it'd be that much rope.
Could we cast, like fly or if we can't find an large reduce, if we could do like a fly or like a Tensor's floating disc or something like that?
Tensor's has a weight limit.
Yeah, I think it's 100 and something. I don't know if it would be able to carry it.
I just swing a sword. I don't know magic.
The whole dragon is like almost 100 feet tip to tail.
A portable hole.
Still think that would be portable hole's a bit. Seen one used before. It's a bit small, I think.
Do you guys have like the ability to just like move from one place to another?
Teleportation?
Yeah. Can either of you do that?
As a paladin, no.
I don't have any spells. Let me see here. What is my list?
I've heard
Winnie,
of
can you
wizards
do magic?
being able. I've heard of wizards being able to teleport, but I've never seen it.
Am I the only one here that can't do magic?
I don't know.
The only thing that I think would be useful, aside from some of the daylight spells that I can do, is locate creature.
And I've already got the object pretty much located in the castle.
But everything else I have is like, I have suggestion, but I don't think that will work on them.
Do you have hold monster?
Unfortunately, no. I have...
And there's not even... I don't even know how good the chances are that the store here would even carry magic.
Very doubtful.
We could look, though. I mean...
So midnight,
what's it going to hurt?
because you have been to the castle, and you can sort of describe to them what it looks like and stuff like that, right? I will show you through a couple of the scenes that you or where you've been, so that you can sort of give them some idea too, because it's hard to describe things as much as just seeing them quickly. So that is, that is steering out towards the drawbridge. So you're standing in the courtyard with the bridge up.
And there's two doors on either side. One on the left, one on the right.
Right. Those are just into the towers. This is like that courtyard before the drawbridge. And the bridge right now is up. You can see the bridge is pulled up. This is with the bridge down. So that's a better view from showing you guys what you can, how the front looks, sort of thing.
This one's taking a while to load.
Oh,
It's very rainy.
It's worth the wait. It's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
There it is.
That's awesome.
so that's kind of what you're facing as the clouds are coming in. It's probably going to be another rainy night, and it'd probably be best to get out of there if possible before the night falls. But that's up to you. So then if you were to move through there, you would then see that as you move towards the castle. And you can see there's like a stained glass window above the entranceway, about like high above. Through there, when the lightning flashes, you can occasionally see some books, and it looks to be like a study or a library of some kind up there. Occasionally, you do see, like when you were there midnight, you did see figures and stuff moving around in the shadows. So it looks like the area might be patrolled a little bit, right? But not by anything particular. Like there's not like a guard patrolling it or anything like that. But it didn't feel like you were completely alone then. If I go like this, then can I preload that? No. You don't want to see that anyways. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. You weren't there. Okay, so as you walked in, you came in through into the oh no, not the Grand Landing, the entry here. So you guys will be, if you come in the front door, this is what you'll see later as well.
Nothingness.
Oh, nothingness. Yes, that's right. Because there's
Yeah,
no
we want
party
to use our
token.
party token.
The darkness.
The darkness. Yeah.
I cast magic missile.
So this is that entry hall where there's gargoyles perched on the outside of the room, and
The pillar room.
this is the way you went to the dining room. This goes
Dining
towards the
room's this
chapel.
way. Church is that way.
And this is
Upstairs is
upstairs.
that way.
Correct. I figure this will give you a better idea of where you were, so that you can have a better chance to plan a route if you wanted to. Besides, like this is the front entrance way that you went, but it's still so that the doors in front were open actually. Like as you walk straight through the door, if you were to walk straight, that's towards the chapel, and you guys were able to see down that hallway. And I think maybe somebody went down this way, even when you were investigating. But there's a hallway.
I lack the permission to update the scene.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yeah, I'm getting the
Yada yada.
yeah. So there's a hallway that leads all the way from one end to the other that's lined with these statues, and that leads into a chapel on the far end of the main floor, which I will give your group a marker as well. So the doorway to the chapel is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the abandoned looking chapel. And you guys I don't think you didn't go this far, but you could have seen into this room from down the hall, down the corridor, right? So, that being said, you're still back at the thing planning out what you want to buy. I'll give you a couple more minutes there if you want, or you can go to Bildreth's shop.
I want to get a set of noble clothes to replace
Fancy
my robes.
clothes.
Yeah. As fancy as I can get here. I don't need to be made of money to him, but I have to look like I am trying. He needs to think if I don't have money that I am trying to pretend like I do, even if I am technically failing.
Well, we now have more money than most people in this place would.
The lady is good when she is good. What can I say?
And you leave Winnie hunched over the table, scribbling away on a piece of parchment with a small pair of naze pins clamped to the end of his nose. And he's muttering to himself.
Yeah, the lady, eh?
Look, when he's talking to his dagger again. Listen.
I was just gonna say, look at them taking all the credit for your hard work.
Wait, there's the dagger talking to me again?
Yep.
Mhm.
The lady? I wasn't paying attention. What did they say?
Well, they said the lady's responsible for your influx of coin. I just...
Oh.
I don't understand some folks with them. The way they praise gods when everything goes right and blame them when everything goes wrong. It's like they have no say in their own destiny.
I know Helki better than you do. She's a good one.
If you say so. Can we stab something already?
I'm working on it.
I'm going to sleep.
Hey, do me a favor. Get rid of that other dagger.
No. You have to do that. I'm really not enjoying being around that thing. So please,
Well,
him or me
why
eventually.
Can't I put it down? Why can't I put it down? It's really bothering me.
Well, it's a cursed dagger. You could put it down. It's just you might need some help if you're maybe throw it down the well.
I could try that.
It's something where you can't go back to it. I mean, maybe have someone hold you back from jumping down the well as well, because I don't want to end up at the bottom of a well. The last place I'd need to be for another 1,000 years.
Listen, we're going someplace really dangerous. Is there anything you can do to help me when we get inside?
Well, I mean, you're a good chap. I suppose I could help you see anything that's spectral creeping around you.
That would be very handy.
That's about all I can think of from here. I can't see much of anything right now.
Well, I will be sure to make sure you can see everything you need to see.
I can see everything at all times, but only for 20, 30 feet.
Okay,
So
that's good enough. As long as you warn me.
Everything's out of context. I, to be honest, most of the time I just tune things out and go back to wherever it is I go.
Well, this is one of those times when you need to pay attention and help me help you.
Okay, I suppose. You seem convincing enough.
Yeah.
Let me know when you need some help. I'll be here. But yes, get rid of that dagger. That would be a good idea.
I'll
Can't
do my
stand
best.
that thing. It stinks.
Yeah, well, so does the person that I stole it from.
See, it's like he's not even paying attention to me. Winnie,
Yeah.
He's really zoned out, isn't he? Vanny.
how's the letter going?
Oh, I'm almost done. You guys go get the supplies.
Great.
Okay, good conversation with yourself?
Yes.
With himself
Awesome.
or with his weird sentient weapon?
Should we talk about it where it can hear us?
What are you all talking about?
Sometimes I wish my sword could talk.
May have had to say.
We know the weapon talks, Winnie. The circle. Remember Zone of Truth? Remember that one?
Yeah, well,
we
I
know
got this
about the
one.
thing.
Listen, I've got a cursed item. Can someone help me get rid of it? I don't like
Don't
having
have
it on
remove
me.
curse.
Like to physically take it away from you?
I won't let you do that. I have to.
You have
Oh,
to be
that's-
restrained
That
while
would
they
be half the
report.
fun.
You would need to be restrained by one of us while another one takes it.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly.
What about... Oh, I can't see my spells.
So, who's got the list?
I got it for you.
Okay, so Gross just spits in his hands and he rubs them together. Come here, Winnie. Let's get that dagger from you.
Oh no, not before we go into battle. Seriously, I don't want to kill you.
You got lucky last time. I took vampire spawn in a firewall. Come here.
Can I suggest you into doing it?
Things like these are more forceful. A friend
That's
of
what I
ours
thought.
came in possession of a cursed item as well, and well, it had to be removed, and they went through withdrawals, but they eventually were fine. I think.
Curse
Until
is
they
gonna
got
start
back.
chasing Winnie.
Get away! I gotta finish this letter.
No, come here. I'm gonna help you. Come here.
You're gonna make me smudge the ink.
I will help Wenny with the letter.
All right, you guys are gonna love this. I'm almost done.
Somebody so small, so fast. Come here, Winnie. Let me see your dagger. Let me see it. Let me see it. I want to touch it. I'm gonna touch it.
No, get away. You
Okay,
end up with the pointy end of it if you don't watch it.
So as you guys are, when you're finished chasing Winnie around, you and Midnight head over to the Bildreth's shop. And did you guys want to keep working on your forgeries and stuff, or are you going to join them at all?
I just need some healing potions. I don't think anyone can make my weapon do magical damage, as far as I can tell.
I think that would be on the expensive side.
Yeah.
I would like
We'll
to
figure it out.
be there. Yeah, I want to look for those clothes.
All of our tokens. Look at them.
Oh, she's gone. There she is. Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Midnight, you have to get
Oh
off
my.
her shoulders. Come on, stand on the ground with the rest of us.
Actually,
I am on the ground.
whoa. You know what? I am finishing this letter, so I can go with you.
Good enough.
How's that?
Here we
Does that
go.
look a little more normal?
Looks less weird.
Less
Looks like he's
weird,
gonna
I'll take
murder
it.
the shopkeep, but
What's for sale? Tell me about your discounts.
Is there a rewards membership?
Whoa.
Answer our questions.
You better just need an email.
Okay. So you guys come in. Oh, that's just weird. My OCD is just firing right now. I'm having a hard time leaving this alone.
you could have just used the tokens, Greg.
Should have just used the tokens, Greg. Anyways, yeah, so you're in the shop, and Bildreth comes out, and you recognize him from before, and he's like, "Oh, we got some adventurers here. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Don't see many of you anymore. Wait, I recognize you." He points to you, Midnight. There we go.
I would think you should. Been here at least once before.
Oh, yeah. I recognize you from a few weeks back. You were here with some different folks. Would you get them all killed?
No, we had separate missions, so we've departed for now. They're still alive.
That's probably good. I guarantee it won't be that way for too long, but, you know, best of luck. So, what are you looking for today?
You kind of like motion to whoever has the list.
Business has been good. It's restocked. You can see we're doing pretty good. Lots of stuff in. Vistani's have been pretty good to us lately. So, anything you like, really?
I would say one of the more important things is, do you have any spell scrolls?
Whew, spell scrolls. Wow. Well, I might be able to find something somewhere here. It's not something we normally stock. I don't think so. I'll look. He runs upstairs. He's like, "Where the hell did you put the spell scrolls, man? There's got to be some around here. I don't know. Vistani been bringing all kinds of shit in. Just look for them." "Well, I don't know how to put the spell scrolls out. Bildreth." And then Bildreth comes back down the stairs and like, "Well, I don't know. We're looking for them. I can't tell you exactly if we got them or not. But yeah,
Something more
anything
basic.
more usual?
Something more usual. Do you know if do you have carts? We might need a cart where we're going.
Whew. A cart, like a horse and cart?
We don't need the horse. We have one of those. We just need the cart itself.
I suppose, yeah, I could part with something. I mean, the Vistani have been generous lately. They've been bringing us all in. What do you mean? We're going to buy one? Or?
Yes.
We're looking to buy one, yes.
Yeah, I could hook you up.
It's got to be really sturdy. We're going to carry some heavy stuff.
It's going to be pricey.
Okay.
We have the coin.
I want to say 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
Cover that.
Oh, right. Okay then.
That's expensive for just a cart, but yes, we can cover it.
It won't break. I can guarantee you that. It's a durable, Barovian made, best craftsmanship there is around these parts.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Some of the other basic things you would need is rope and healing potions.
I can definitely hook you up with those potions, eh? These magic folks. Okay. Well, I do have a trunk here that I can look through, and I never know what I'm going to get, but it's, I mean, these are pricey. You guys are willing to spend more money than that?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much have we spent so far?
100 gold, so 10 plat.
Well, I do have this crate here. I mean, if you're willing to buy a cart, then maybe you got enough money to shell out a little more. And he opens up the little chest, and it's got like a kind of like a. You ever seen Fear and Loathing?
No.
Yes.
A long time.
It's basically a briefcase, but it's a chest, and it's like full of vials of different drugs and different vials of potions and. You know what? He's the vendor for this area when times are good and things for him are getting better. You can see there's wine bottles stocked up in the corner now. Before this shop
he
was
sells
bare.
drugs.
He sells a lot of different things. Yeah.
Sells drugs.
It used to be a very bare shop before midnight. You remember being here before, and like there wasn't that much stuff on the shelves. It was picked through very clean. And it was hard to even find, like, you know, a new hammer, you know? And now they have, like, pretty much everything.
He's just looking for them scrolls.
There are all kinds of potions in here. Yeah, well, he's looking upstairs. We keep some of the more expensive trunks up there sometimes. It's where we end up sleeping most of the time. So, you know, move the bed, get the trunk out, see what's shipped this week, right? So, I mean, lots of people lose stuff here too, and the Vistani have a good way of finding it. So, I'm on their good list for now, and I think.
Lucky.
Pardon?
I said lucky. I pissed him off a while back.
Well, they can be quite the grudge-holding group, that's for sure.
Yeah, I made an ass of myself at one of the parties. Oof.
I've been there. Those folks drink like no one else I've ever drank with.
It's like the wine never stops.
I can't do it. I honestly can't do it.
You say no, thank you, I'm good, and then boom, there's another tankard.
I need water in life. I need H2O, I think it's called.
I don't know, but they don't carry that. That's like the one thing the Vistani won't sell, am I right?
Very true, very true. Oh, well, I have everything in this case here is available for sale. You know, name your price and name your poison, and I have a price for
Anything
it.
to make me stronger.
There might be something here for that. He pulls out a card, and he's counting over, and he pulls out a vial, and he's looking at the vial and the thing, and he hands it that, and he's like, 50 gold for that.
Okay. Add it to the tally.
All
What
right.
type of strength potion is it?
There's different types?
Yes. I'm not letting you get swindled.
Well, it's
If you're a strong potion.
it's something. It says empowerment on you.
Empowerment?
I assume
I'll
that's
take it.
something to do with strength.
You can just add that to my pile.
All right. There's all kinds of stuff here. It's the container that he has is not labeled right. He has this big chest of smorgasbord of stuff, and it's all kind of a label card that he's trying to figure out what's what. He has no idea what he's doing.
Can I look and see if I can tell?
Of which one he said was the quote-unquote empowerment potion?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check on it, on the case even.
Yeah, like to see. You said he had like a little, like one of those chocolate box maps that like says which is which.
Yeah, exactly.
And he might not know which is which.
Except
I
it's
can't
like
access my
color
spells.
coded with like inks that have a dot on the vial and a dot on the paper. They're the same color.
You can't access your spell book?
I'm not spells. Sorry, I meant to say skills, but
It's on the
I
left
got it.
side. Yeah.
Got it. I don't see the bar thing. I just have my.
Right. You have to
Oh, I have like my whole page open.
Ooh, that'll do.
I think you know.
That is.
That's a bless. It's a bless potion.
Okay.
Potion of heroism.
Okay. I explained to Groza what it does. I'm like, or I explained to the shopkeep. I'm like, no, look, this is the one you grabbed from here. You see, you're holding it this way, but look at the way it's laid out. It's this many by this many. You have to go. You had it in the wrong direction.
Oh well, Okay, yeah. He's trying to figure. He's still. You can see he's lost. He's like, all right, well, yeah. I mean, 50 gold per vial. Sounds good, I guess. So.
And I don't think this would let me open it. Heroism wouldn't help you, Groza. Not
Yeah,
that spell.
I don't.
I know that spell. I have it. It's
Oh, I'm buying a drink, not a spell.
the potion does the effect of the spell.
Yeah.
God, okay, so
So a potion of
thank you.
heroism wouldn't make you stronger. It makes you immune to being frightened.
Maybe
gets
not a
frightened?
bad idea either, but
How about
to
something
say?
for immune to being charmed?
yeah. Can
Okay,
we
so
like
how we're gonna do
refer
this
to-
now is you guys are gonna name a potion, and then you're gonna roll a d20, and if it's 11 or higher, he has it, and you can buy it for 50
Fair
gold
enough.
because he doesn't know what any of them do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So who wants to roll for the potion of healing? The one that matters a lot.
He has a bunch of those. He has a bunch of minor potions of healing that you can tell they're all the same. They're like there's no way that all these red potions are not somewhat. Some of them are
Yeah.
healing at least, and they're all together.
Some of them are healing. Some of them are probably fire.
Looks like they were made
Can we
with the
use
same
meta-knowledge?
vials. What's that?
Because Groza doesn't know anything about potions. Can I actually pick one?
Yeah. You can
I would
you
like
can
to
pick
roll
one at
for a
random
potion
too.
of giant size.
Okay.
That would actually be helpful.
11 or higher, and he has it, and it's going to be 50 gold.
He does.
There you go. All right, add that to your inventory.
And you said you were getting that one out of your own personal funds instead of just us
Yep,
grouping?
that's fine.
Okay.
So you have a potion of heroism and the potion of giant size.
Oh, I don't want the heroism.
I'm just like writing down what the group's paying for.
Yeah.
You can all get
So
two
plans.
items like that from that drawer. Or you could try twice, I should say.
Try twice for a potion. I would need
Before
to look.
well, I guess I'll do that after everyone does the potion
Potions,
thing.
dusts, items like that that are small and magical that would fit into his thing. There's a 50%
can I
chance that they're there.
Can I look for like an anti-scrying charm like Midnight has or some kind of
Amulet of non-detection.
yeah.
Yeah, you can roll for an amulet. It's going to be more than 50 gold, though.
We can see if it's there and
It's
then I'll
not a
decide.
potion. He's on a
Yeah.
potion sale for 50 gold.
That's fine. We can haggle.
Oh, it's not there.
Brutal.
That's so close.
Alright, I got one more. Potion of Vitality.
Okay.
What does that one do?
It's gonna help me a lot if I get it. Yes! So now I can actually use my Frenzy ability without having to worry.
Right on.
So that's 100 gold.
Do you want to tell everybody what that does too? For planning?
Yes. When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. The potion's crimson liquid regularly pulses with dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat. So that means I can actually use my Frenzy Rage and just drink this potion and remove all exhaustion.
And then, so Midnight, do you have any items that you want to roll for now, or?
Yeah, I'm like looking at the potions because I have an idea of like what spell scrolls Helki could need if when he comes down with them.
He might not be finding spell scrolls. You don't know that for sure.
Yeah.
But he's rolling for
I'm just,
potions
like,
here if you want
yeah.
to find any potions. And Helki, do you know what potions you might want?
I'm looking at some right now, trying to
I
decide.
have a lot of tabs open, so I'm trying to find where the page is.
How about you, Wendy?
I definitely want healing. Did we already buy healing?
Well,
He has
you can
50
all
a
buy
pop.
Yeah. Healing potions for 50 a vial.
Okay.
There's
how many can we buy?
There's only like minor healing potions are 50 a vial.
Okay.
Anything higher you have to roll for.
Okay. Can I buy 2 of those?
Yeah, you can get as many you guys want for. He has like 20 of them.
Okay. I'll get 3 of those, so that's 150. And then I'm gonna look for something else.
Okay, we'll come back to you then.
If you don't know, I think I know on my potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Potion of Growth.
Okay.
Let me see. Roll. Yes, he does.
You've got it.
It gives
Somebody's
the effects of
strength just
enlarge
went up.
reduce. Is it the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours?
It's the enlarged spell.
It's the enlarge/reduce spell that works for 1d4 hours.
The
no
potion
concentration
of
needed.
growth is the enlarged
'Cause I can-
portion of that though, not the reduce.
It says the enlarge reduce spell itself. I can display
No, but
it.
there's the potion of diminution, which is the reduce aspect of that.
Oh,
spell.
yes. Yeah, the enlarged one would probably be the good one. Yeah. And the other one would be, if I can find my tab, the potion of speed.
I thought you were just dropping an F-bomb. If I can find my tab.
I want to push no speed too. I was just looking at that one. I think it's really useful.
Do I have?
Hey, potion of speed.
2A.
Midnight
Potion of
is
growth and
gonna be
speed.
hasted.
I'm gonna be big and tanky.
All right, Helki, you look like you're ready to pick something.
I would like to try for the potion of speed also, if I could.
All right, so far so good, guys. I mean,
You might have doubles.
You never know.
And these 2 will be from my stash.
Yes.
there you go. You got one.
Oh yeah, and I just looked at Twitch chat, and Jen said, "Quick, someone tell Greg I like his face."
Aw. That's funny. Those are the,
I'm also going to get a potion of fire breath, if I can. I'm going to try for a potion of fire breath.
Good idea.
I need
potion
to
of fire breath. Okay.
remember the conversion.
Whew. Wow, you guys are rolling great. If there's ever a
and
time
then I
to
just
roll
want to get
good.
noble, nice-ish clothes.
They have something that's fancier than what you're wearing, but not by much. It's like a potentially something that was a hand-me-down from a grandparent's closet kind of thing, but it's a little nicer. Oh, I think am I frozen? I'm frozen. I don't know why, but my internet cut off. First world problems. We were just rolling I don't want to cut you guys off, but we were just rolling, and you just got a fire breath, and that worked.
Yes.
So far, I think we've gotten everything we've wanted on our rolls.
And then Wenny did for a potion of speed and got it. And it was trying for oil of sharpness, I think, next.
Yeah.
Wenny did a roll?
Yeah, it's there in
It's an 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
I can screenshot if you'd like to see.
Oh, so you're saying that he rolled a 19 for a what?
18.
18 for a
18 for a
speed.
potion of speed.
Another potion of speed.
Oh no,
Yes.
just the first one.
No, but there's 3 people now? Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
3 of us want haste, Greg. Want
Yeah.
uninterrupted haste.
Well, I guess you got that. I'll take your word on it.
And none of these potions require concentration, even though the main spell does, which is the great thing about it.
So what's the other
no,
thing you're going
No,
for?
no sharpness.
No.
Oil of sharpness?
No.
I can get it. You definitely don't have it.
Oh,
It
you
crit
rolled
failed.
and I didn't see it again. Okay, I'm gonna reload my page then. I
Got
don't
the
know
natural
why,
one.
but-
The natty one.
It's baddie.
and
Not
that
only do they
one-
not have it, they ban that specific potion.
They have it, but you break it.
So that's the only one that you guys rolled for that you didn't get.
Yep.
It was
So-
in that one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I didn't get the anti-scrying charm.
I'm the only one with one of those in these here parts.
Yeah. So. But I would like to add 2 healing potions as well as the 2 that I rolled for.
Well, you don't need to roll for the healing potions.
Yeah, just in addition, I would like to
Yeah.
purchase 2 healing potions.
I'll buy a healing potion for myself as well.
You guys
Are they
make
just
sure
normal
that-
healing potions, or does he have the different
Minor.
degrees?
He has other ones, but they
Potion of healing.
well, I mean, okay. There's probably 2 larger potions. If you roll above 11, then they can be superior.
Nope, got a 10.
Okay, so they're just greater.
All right,
Did you find a
take a greater.
potion of vitality?
Yes.
All right,
For some
I guess
reason,
I'll
my
try
page isn't loading.
for that.
Is it still the internet?
Maybe. Who knows?
That's potion of vitality.
Whoa,
Okay.
white screen.
Okay,
Sorry
got
about
one of those.
Okay, so you guys have added those to your inventory. You've paid for those potions, 50 gold each, and 50 gold for the minor healing
Please.
potions.
Yeah.
The
Emergency wee woo.
the greater healing potions are 150 each. So if anybody wants one
Oh,
of
greater.
those two,
Okay.
there's 2 of those, and he has the cart is 100, and he has other stuff in the shop too, but nothing else potions wise, and there are no scrolls upstairs as he talked with his buddy.
That's unfortunate, because a Dimension Door scroll would have literally solved the entire problem.
Yep.
Okay. Did anyone else
I
buy
tossed
that?
over 20 platinum.
Did anyone else buy that greater?
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I bought one of the greater healings.
If no one else is going to buy the other, I'll buy it.
I'm trying to find.
It's yours.
And then I'll do
There's
the
some
10 for the
cards.
10 platinum for the cart.
Okay.
Oh.
Trying to figure out if there's any item that could enable teleportation.
Well, you've bought
we
yourself a
need rope.
card, it looks like, eh? Good job, good job. It's a
Thank
nice
you.
card, I promise, I promise. We've
Alright, we'll
been
keep your word
carrying,
on it.
yeah, we've been carrying Vistani folks out, or Vistani have been carrying folks out with this wagon, and ones like it, out to the farms for weeks now.
Awesome. And what about rope? How much rope do you have?
There's bundles of it. And he points down to the wall, shows you the bundles there.
I'll buy
50 foot
I'll buy
chunks.
50 feet of hempen rope.
Throw it on. 5 gold.
Would you say 5 gold?
5 gold, yeah. Nothing big. You folks have. I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling pretty rich right now. It's been a good day for Bildrith.
Alright, so we got the cart, we got potions, we got rope.
Is there any items that could...
Alright, well, I'm gonna head upstairs. If I hear any funny business, I mean, you guys are paying customers, you've paid well. I'm just gonna go up and count this, make sure that my little brother has puts it in the safe for me, and well, business can be concluded unless you want to buy anything else. So I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah. I'll look at, as he's like walking upstairs, I'll look at Helki like, are there any magic items that let you teleport?
I don't know off the top of my head. I feel like there's some kind of jewelry or something that has that effect, but I can't remember. And certainly like a rod of insert spell here or something like that.
Rod of insert bell here? That sounds powerful.
Insert spell here. Sorry.
Oh, that one sounds even better.
Or maybe a wand of?
Yeah, something like that. Any of those would work. I wonder, I think Rod of Teleportation is a thing, or Wand of.
Maybe it was a wearable item?
Maybe.
Because if there is... There is, that could solve getting the thing out completely.
That apparently it is a metagaming on Google. It is or out of character. It's a helm of teleportation.
Do you think
So, we were
we could
close.
ask for that? Do you think he could have that?
That's gonna be a high DC.
Yeah, I already tried, but I would try again if anybody wanted to.
You
Gonna
would
be
know
a minute if
he's not gonna.
Barovian
He's not the
educated.
type of guy who would have that type of thing in his shop, and not try it on.
Fair.
So if he did have it, he would have known that he has it, and it's definitely not something he'd probably want to sell. So there might be stuff like that around here too. You never know.
Rose is just gonna yell up the stairs. Do you have anything that will help us move something really big and something really heavy over a great distance?
That's magical.
That's also magical. Good catch.
I was gonna say the wagon.
We bought that.
Magical item. This is going to be a very hefty item. We're going to have to get out of a very large area.
No idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hold. I was just counting. Can you give me a minute?
Sure.
Do you know there are fish people in the world?
How much do I owe you for these clothes?
Yeah, it blew my mind too.
Clothes are free. Clothes are free. Fish people. What are you talking? I'm losing my count again.
Sorry, we'll talk about it when you come back.
Oh, Winnie wants to steal something so bad.
Inspect these clothes to make sure they're not cursed before I put them on.
or lice-ridden.
Yeah.
They appear to be normal clothes.
Okay.
A little moldy, old smelling. You could definitely use a wash. Kind of got that mothball smell to them.
In Barovia. Yeah, I will. I like change behind a curtain or something, and I'm like, they'll air out as we head up there.
You can just stand behind me.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as bad smelling as the Catoblepus that you met earlier, Frank.
Frank was so much worse.
He was so much worse.
DM, there's something in your inbox when he has finished his writing project.
Okay. Oh, fancy. I like it. I will,
If only it works.
upload this to the thing so we can read it together. Maybe I'll do that in the spare time while you guys are doing stuff.
Yeah, take your time.
So, if there's anything else you want to do in the shop, he's going to come downstairs and, he's happy to conclude business. It doesn't really seem like he has too much more here that he's willing to sell you that he hasn't shown you already.
Hey,
Anyway, they're called Tritons, right? Apparently they're like fish people.
15, 16... Fish people!
Fish people. And then there's birds.
No, wait. I've seen one of these fish people. I remember. Fish.
He was with me.
Yes, a
the
fish
last
person.
time.
He's a blue.
So they
blue
are
man.
real.
Yeah, no, that was real. I remember that.
And I also came with a bird person who was in all assortment of colors.
Yes, that's right. That's
Yeah, I
right.
wish I got to see that. That sounds awesome.
Maybe
Oh,
they'll
get
run
this,
into
get
them.
this.
They're still here somewhere.
Get this, there are lizard people out there, is what they're telling me. Lizard people.
There's different kinds of lizard people. Even.
Really?
Yeah,
right.
I gotta say, I mean, I've been. My dad raised me here and gave me the shop. I mean, I haven't gone too far. I've never actually been out of Barovia myself. Been out of
Neither have
town,
I.
but not the valley, right? So, I never seen a lizard person. That's for sure.
Yeah, if things go my way, I'm gonna find one.
I have seen some strange creatures that are half human-y. Like, I saw a half horse, half human.
No way. See, they were telling me they were horse people. You saw one?
Horse person, yes. Or person horse.
Wow.
I suppose it depends on which end you're starting at.
If you count horse people, that's feet up, right? So it's...
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be hooves.
Oh, Winnie, you said you needed to get that message there as quickly as possible, right?
Yes, if...
Through my times in Waterdeep, messengers had an item like that. Do you have an item that would be referred to as paper birds? They look like sheets of paper folded up origami style? Like little animals?
Yeah, that definitely sounds magical. Folded paper.
It's paper that, once you write a message on it, it goes to the recipient's name, whose name you utter, quickly as possible.
Good idea.
Because if we want to get that writ before we get there, paper bird would be the quickest.
The only trouble is I don't want it going directly to Strahd. I want it going to the servant who answers the door. And we don't know the name of a servant, right?
So we just knock. But what if Strahd answers when we knock?
That is a possibility.
Unlikely, but possible.
Then don't we just attack?
Yeah, then we die with honor.
Oh,
If
well,
Are you
suppose
lot
so.
going to the castle?
Hey, don't worry,
yeah, I
don't worry
forgot
about
this
it.
guy was here.
don't worry about it. That's why I
got
wasn't saying
anything
names.
useful?
Cough, cough.
Yeah, we're messaging.
Yeah, he heard the name Strahd, so he's like, he picked up and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, apparently, stuff.
Yeah, don't worry about
He's
it.
back to counting again.
Subtle.
Nothing you want to worry about.
Oh, get this. There's cow people.
Drops the whole pile of coins.
I know. I found all this out an hour ago.
Get out! Cow people, come on.
I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna bring him right to you. What was your name again?
Bildrith, and my brother upstairs.
I'll find one, Bildrith.
Well, I mean, if I no, I can't imagine that. Just okay. Leave your crazy dreams of adventure out the side. And thank you for the money.
You're welcome. Thank you for the stuff.
I can't do this. Horse people. No,
Bye,
no.
Bildrith.
I
I'm
can't
looking
even.
forward to the spin-off one-shot.
Rosa goes to the big city.
And brings Bildrith with us.
Groza goes to Waterdeep.
Oh yeah, what you call it, the Rumpelsteiner? What's it called?
Rumspringa?
Rumspringa. Yeah, that's a great idea. It'd be the sitcom spin-off.
Yeah. Odd couple.
Holiday one shot coming soon.
Yeah, so he's pretty much told you guys like he doesn't have any more magic items for sale for you that are, he hasn't found anything upstairs that's any interest to you. Probably he's got weapons, he's got usual things, he's got caltrops and stuff, but he doesn't have anything that's too expensive. Nothing that fits your budget to fill up the rest of it. You weren't supposed to have 2,000 gold, so.
Yeah.
We got a little bit.
You outspent him, and like you've used up a lot of his, or taken a lot of his high-end inventory already.
He's like, fuck, how am I gonna replace it?
We paid him. That's how he's gonna replace it.
Yeah, no, he undercharged you for plenty of those, but he doesn't know that.
Oh, that's nice.
He'll never know.
Those might not have been his. So
It's fine. It's ours now.
There's
Even better. If we bought
you
hot
get the
potions,
feeling
that's...
that you get the feeling that he didn't know what he was doing at all, and he was just happy to take your money.
All right, let's get out of here.
He was
before we
actually
get caught.
surprised you
Next
paid him that
season's
much.
Yeah, we gotta start making tracks.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll hook midday up to the cart.
Okay. So you guys have a cart. Midday's hooked up to the cart.
Strong horsey.
You're heading out of town. Let's go to...
They an actual horse, or is she a warforged too?
It's a celestial horse.
Oh, dope.
That'd be so cool if it was Warforce horse.
Because it's the summon familiar horse.
Okay,
Fine familiar.
I
Not
think you
familiar,
said
but a
that.
fine steed. Yeah, fine steed horse.
I think you said that in the first episode, and I just totally forgot.
Yeah. What
Beautiful.
type of horse was it? Yeah, it's a war horse.
It's a
It's a
war
war horse. Yeah. So it's the tankier horse with the higher strength score.
Yeah, the beefy one.
The
one with,
Beefer
like,
McBeeferson.
big beefy shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay, so we begin our
Can that
journey
speak
out of
Celestial?
Barovia. This is exciting. Midnight, you've got your party. You've got your gear. You're equipped. You're ready to go. You've got a
Can't
couple
wait to get
dents.
paralyzed in the castle again.
A couple more dents
shit,
than
we
you
never
had
did
this
resolve
morning.
that, did we?
No, we never resolved my cursed armor.
Well,
Oh, you know what would have been a good potion to buy? Probably a potion to remove curse.
Potion of Vitality does it too, baby. That's
Potion
why
of
I bought one.
vitality?
It ends all curses.
I did
have
not
it?
know that.
or
That's
me
why you
neither
got
yet.
stuff.
That's
So
the one I didn't know of that either.
you guys
That
have a
vitality was
chance to
health.
plan on your drive while you're going, but I would like Groza's knowledge here of the area has a chance to save you guys some time on this journey. There are a few
Can
ways
I
to get to the
assist
castle.
him with my cartographer's tools to make sure we're not doubling back or, doing something stupid?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to describe to you what I can tell you about the castle and the area here so that you can plan how you want to get, if you're going to try to cut through or anything like that, right? So the river is like fairly wide. It's like 80 feet, 50 feet kind of wide sort of thing. Bridges that go over the river are quite large and span a large chasm over here. This is like 500 to 1,000 feet off the ground above the river in this
Wow.
chasm. So just give you some scale, This cliff face is unscalable. It's almost flat. It's almost steep. It's almost a 90-degree slope down or whatever. This is where Irina would have thrown herself off the castle, off the backside here. Tatiana. And so you guys would be coming up the road up the front here if you went the normal way. The cliff face itself is very hard to scale, but some of it can be bypassed possibly, unless you have a flight or something like that to get up the whole face of it. Other than that, it's up to you how you want to get there. I figure if you have any questions about the landscape, let me know.
Okay, so just make a survival check.
Yeah, I mean, if you just want to try to meander through different trails here and there, and not try to, like, if you just go by the way of this road, and do a couple of, we can cut through this instead of winding around here a couple times or whatever.
Yeah,
then you can do that.
To try to just shave off as much time as possible without endangering us or the cart.
Okay, because I didn't know if you wanted to just try to go straight up the hill the other side or whatever, right? Like, there's ways
now that we have a cart,
right.
Grows is going to be looking for passages that are wide enough and flat enough, or less bumpy, that the cart could take.
Very good point. And so as midday shambles along the pathway, and you get up to the first bridge here, you make your way down through, and then you hit this fork here. And you happen to know that if you just go past this hangman's thing, there's a chance that you can save some time here by sticking right along the river and use this Vistani trail that they use sometimes. So, roll me a survival check to see if it was a good call.
Oh.
All right. You just saved an hour of time. This moving the brush out of the way here. You guys were able to take this secret Vistani path that comes out at the Vistani caravan. So you've been traveling for about an hour and a half now, and you are now at Madame Ava's tent area. And we can actually go to those maps quick. The Serpool approach on this trail that you guys have found yourselves on. You see up in the distance ahead, you can hear the river flowing wildly in the distance. That nice hum, the white noise. The trail is a little muddy here, but you're able to find a good path through it. It was a good call. There's just a few areas that are a little slicker, but you did save over time. Overall, you saved some time. And as you come closer or go down that road more, you come out along the edge of the river, looking at the Vistani camp. And for the most part, it kind of looks normal. Give me perception checks.
Oh boy.
And is that the where the castle is in the background? Is that what we're looking at?
The capsule?
The castle?
The castle.
That big hill?
No, that is farther west. The castle that you're going for is to this side, to the north, because you guys are traveling south now to get around, and you're going to eventually cross this river and then go up the mountain that's over here.
Damn.
So just on the other side of these trees, not the far mountain. Wenny
25
and Midnight, both of you two pick up on there is an arm bobbing in the water here.
Like close to us or close to the camp?
Like close to the camp right here. It's like you see something moving in the water, and then you realize that that's an arm. It's a body part. It's right near the shore.
You see that? I don't think we should get close to that camp.
Well, it's on the other side.
Well, there's an arm bobbing in the water.
Well, it'll probably be there when we get back. We got to keep making time.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
As quick as possible, preferably.
Yeah.
Is that cart on fire?
The cart is actually looking like no, that might not be the cart on fire. It might just be the fire burning. There's
like a campfire?
Generally, when you see it...
It kind of looks like a cart on fire.
Yeah, generally when you see a camp like this, though, it's full of revelry and noise and music, and all you can hear is the fire. There's no dancing, there's no singing. It's the middle of the day now, almost. They could be drunk and sleeping in, knowing Vistani.
Something's wrong here.
It seems like they got slaughtered if there's a body in the water.
Then there's nothing we can do for him now.
Exactly. The question is it sadder and we stop here, or do we come back and figure this out once we have handled the other thing that is more time sensitive?
We need
got
to get going.
Let's go.
As much as I was like, to help these people, we have to get going.
The lady will see them to their rest, and we will come back and consecrate them after.
There's like a dam at the bottom of the lake. We can go find that arm.
I have suspicions of if they did get slaughtered, I have suspicions of what did it.
Boy.
Ghost monkey.
Van Richten's ghost isn't happy. And he wanted to kill every Vistana in Vistani here.
So are you going to turn
Before
around
I
or
die.
go to the camp?
Oh,
No,
do we
we're
have
still
to go-
going to the castle.
We're following the road to the the shortcut to the castle.
Through the
We're
camp.
concerned, but
Because you have to go through the
don't-
camp to get back to the road now.
Oh.
You can turn around
Can
and waste that hour, or you can go to the camp.
through the camp
Can we
bit.
stop at the edge and do like a investigation check or something, just to make sure nothing's lingering?
Yeah, sure.
I could
Good.
scout ahead if you want.
Also, would that be a good stopping point? Because it's past my cutoff
Oh.
time.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's 11:30.
Yes, 100%. As you guys are creeping up on this camp, leaving the cart behind, or taking the cart? It's up to you.
Taking the cart.
Taking the cart with you? Okay.
Yeah,
If we need to book it, we book it.
You get to the camp, and you see it is abandoned. The only remnants of people being here are the bodies strewn about the camp.
That's terrible.
One thing that stands out clearly is that none of them have heads. And we will end right there.
Van Richten.
We'll end for the second time tonight, right there. And you guys, great job deciphering the puzzle. Great job on the bartering and the items. And I can't believe you rolled all those good potions. It's amazing. I think we got a good plan going in. You guys got some idea of what's gonna happen. We'll see. You've made an enemy.
Immediately.
Things are either gonna go really great or really bad.
Yep. And we will find out.
It looks like there could be a confrontation
week.
with Van Richten coming too in the near future.
Yeah,
For
we're gonna
like
have
the
to-
third time in a row.
Maybe
I
you've
wonder if
got
we could
to-
just convince him to let us do it first. To be like, let us try to kill Strahd. If we do it, then you don't have to worry about it. If we don't, then we die. That's good for you too.
That's some Barovian optimism. And with that,
Yeah.
thanks guys. See you next week. Ciao for now.